The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast as well as its hosts are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
I know. I think about it every week.
So do a lot of comments.
Wait, are we recording?
We are. Yeah.
So fans, we listen to your comments.
Oh, shit. That payroll could look beautiful now. Hey, it don't take a bunch of niggas to get it done. I'm talking shit. I feel like there's a Mark and there's evil Mark.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I've seen the evil Mark side. I like it. I like that side. I feel like this whole show has been introducing evil Mark to the world, honestly.
And he's loving that shit.
That nigga's gonna flat earth you on that motherfucking
You know, flat earth niggas is still mad. Yo. All in my midst.
Yo, that's why you better than me. That nigga's like, yo, you sound like a fucking idiot. I was like, skirt. He kept saying more shit. I'm like, when Mark gonna check? Yo, you gonna have a fucking problem. What you was gonna do? Beat the nigga up through the keyboard?
Same shit you was gonna do when you was to meet that nigga in the park. This dude jumped on my YouTube. Did you see that shit? This dude jumped on my YouTube. Yeah, I wanted to beat the shit out of that.
What happened? For the people that didn't see it, what happened?
So, Ish and Ice got these flat earthers hyped up now, right? So everybody,
I got them hyped up. Niggas drawing me diagrams in my DMs. Yo, this is what would happen with the x-axis and the y-axis if it was. Nigga, shut up.
Right. So then one of them challenged me to a debate. I said, I'll debate you on anything except flat earth because I don't do that. I said, you can get Neil deGrasse, I'm not a scientist, right? So I'm not doing that shit.
Who I've reached out to come up here.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. So
can it just be a one-on-two with him versus
the homie,
the flat earths?
Oh, that'd be dope.
I love Neil deGrasse.
Me too.
I absolutely
we got so much shit to talk
adore
about.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
The
way that he teaches,
brilliant.
Like, yeah.
He just makes it so simple to understand extraordinarily complex shit.
And he's not a condescending dickbag like me.
That's what I was about to say. You know what I was about to say? I was about to say, yo, for him to be, at one point they called him the smartest man on the planet.
I did know that.
Yeah. So for him to have that in his planet.
They said the smartest man on the planet.
X-planet. Right? But yo, he still ain't condescending. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm glad I know when to mind my business and when not to. Because whatever the shape the earth is,
it don't matter.
It's none of my business. Y'all niggas, it's a real thing.
Dykeman gonna be Dykeman. It don't matter.
It don't fucking matter.
That's how I feel about it.
No, I agree.
But this nigga, and he's also this dude was a Joe Budden podcast stand too. So he kept saying, "You're not gonna keep talking to Ish and Ice like that. You're not gonna keep talking to Ish and Ice like that." Like really,
I ain't see that. That's my nigga.
Right.
That's my man. That's my nigga.
I'm gonna talk to him more like that.
Exactly.
That's my man.
He was tweaking for y'all, and then he starts talking like you. He was like, I watched the show, and I was like, who is this stupid ass nigga?
Yeah, he was wilding.
That's how you sound when you get hyped, right? So he started.
I didn't know.
In case you wondered. And so
he just kept saying like little jabs, and then Mark wasn't checking the jab.
Right.
So he just started throwing hooks. Right. He started throwing uppercuts and shit. Yeah, he started. Yeah, Mark was like, hold up. Yo, you ain't gonna keep talking to me like that. We gonna have a motherfucking problem. I'm like, yo,
shit.
Okay, I
only got two. I'm a very calm person,
right.
but I only got two switches. And once I hit the other switch and I go somewhere else, I don't want to ever do that, especially on camera.
Well, calm is in how soon or not you get to the other switch.
Mm-hmm. You know what? That's
true.
Is. Yeah. It's just
so if the guy that's in his room on zooming you in his pajamas, eating Tostitos, can say anything to get you kind of there, I would argue you might not be the calmest.
That's a fair.
There's nothing they can say on the internet to me to make me want to meet up and beat these people up.
That's fair. I didn't realize you were so calm actually until I watched the Knicks games last night.
Oh shit!
You saw Calm?
Calm. He was calm.
I didn't see Calm.
Joe was at perfect peace.
Wait, calm or stressed?
I didn't see Calm.
This is good pressure.
Hey, yo, you got nails left?
Oh,
Yo.
All right, I'm starting. All right, I see y'all ready, so I'm gonna start because I want to start, y'all.
Yeah, let's get the proceeding. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I think this nigga got no fingernails left.
It was a close game. It was a close game.
He don't know. Too close.
He don't know.
Joe.
Oh, man.
Oh my, yo. Oh my God, yo. Shout out to my brothers Flip. Shout out to our sister Mel.
For sure.
Always here with us in spirit.
Shout out 52.
For fans, we heard you.
I'm thinking about y'all because I know y'all will want to get some of these jokes off with these guys. These guys sound nice and excited.
We
have a real good time today, though, man.
Oh shit!
I want y'all to know, I was playing some R&B shit. I had some Lucky Day queued up.
You had a lucky day.
Niggas wanted me dead on 34th Street, man. God damn. Niggas wanted me out of here. The guard's crazy. It's crazy.
See?
All right, we got to change the name of that to mini co-hosts.
Yo.
Mini co-hosts. Oh, man. Let me get these drops out the way right quick so we can have some fun, man. I don't want to delay the proceedings any longer than I already have. Mark stayed up all night with his pen and pad out. I didn't really bank on Ish being hilarious, but
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry I have
sometimes
to
there's
wait.
variables that you didn't plan for that come up, and you got to work around it, man. What episode is this?
819.
Welcome to episode 819 of the Joe Budden podcast. I am still alive, you
Yeah.
bitch ass niggas.
Thank God.
Take
Yeah.
that. I'm here, made it to work.
Yeah. No
Y'all-
bruises or nothing.
Y'all would just love it. Well, we don't know. I got shades on.
That is true.
I
Might be
got
some
shades
shiners.
on. Welcome to episode 819, you said?
Yeah.
Of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, happy to be here, host here with a few really amazing people to my right.
Just a few this time.
Yeah, literally just a
Many men, right?
Dr. Mark Lamont Hill is in the building. Dark Lamont Hill, evil Mark.
Okay, evil Mark today?
Evil Mark is there. You can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
Big Issues here. King Wawa himself. Elmira's Finest Parks is in the building. Poe is here. Corey is here. Erickson is here. Nobody else is here. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Shout out to Savon and Tanner here with us by remote. Last but certainly not least, each and every one of you guys out there are here.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, Joe?
I feel good.
I almost wish you could call Fat Joe to give his version of what happened.
That would be great.
I don't know if I want to hear
would've
Skinny
been
Joe's
amazing.
version of the story.
I don't know about Skinny Joe. I need Fat Joe's assessment.
Yo, this is just hilarious already. I had such a great night last night. Last night was great.
Yeah. Got out of there.
So
I did watch like towards the end of the game, and he was no longer there. And that's why I was like, I wonder how things really went, like behind the scenes.
You left in the middle of a nail biter?
Yeah,
Oh, that was
Yeah,
a
no
close
choice.
game, fam.
it was.
That was
I
the
don't
agreement
know.
they
Yeah. I
Don't say
know.
nail biter to me
Yeah.
ever again. All right, where y'all want to start? Seems like it's a lot to unpack. What do y'all want me to tell a story?
I want the
do
Joe
y'all want to
Budden
joke
version.
around?
We'll add our
You're
commentary.
sitting there
We'll
like,
do
yo,
it.
I hope Wallo come in here so he can break this shit. Where the fuck is Wallo? Where you need him? Hello, you in New York?
Any chance you at Madison Square Garden right now?
Well, y'all ain't hit me to see if I was all right.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't hit me so we could ride.
I gave up on that.
Oh.
No. You call this nigga like,
He
yo,
gave
you
up on
good?
that.
He gonna be like, yo, what the fuck you think, nigga? Yo, you be calling me with this bullshit. Yeah, you got it, fam.
All right.
Were you good?
So, I had tickets to game 2 of the Pistons versus the Knicks. The Knicks won game 1.
Yeah.
Not in a beautiful fashion.
Game 1.
Yeah.
It was close.
But we won. My baby was coming. It was going to be date night. It's going to be a beautiful time in motherfucking New York City. Mm-hmm. So, decisions to make, right?
Sure.
Phantom. Like, how we doing this tonight?
This is deflection or something. I don't know what it is. It's one of them things.
I'm telling my story.
Carry on,
What do y'all just want me to start at?
No.
When you got ghosts.
Lay it out.
Okay. All right.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
Anyway, so I planned on being early, right? Because it's the Knicks, it's playoffs. Building was going to be packed. I imagine this to be nuts. So I had this mapped out for us to leave 30 minutes early. I'm going with my lady, so we end up running 45 minutes late. Mm-hmm. But we still end up walking in at a good time. So we walk in, and we get there, and we walk in. It's a good seat right next to the Knicks bench. I'm excited.
The game started already?
No.
Oh, okay.
Great seats.
No. Yeah, great seats.
Really. I don't want to talk to Mark. I don't want to hear from Mark at all because you're a little too condescending, and while I'm telling my story, I might not catch it. Great seats.
Great seats.
But they were really good seats.
Yeah, they were.
So we go, and the game didn't start yet. We made it on time in time to get our sushi, the crab meat.
Sushi hot dogs?
We went and got some. No, I didn't do hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do hot dogs. Over the weekend, I ate anything that wasn't tied down to the floor.
Same.
So I went to bed feeling really shitty and ashamed of myself. Looking forward to every number 2 I had to take. So I wasn't about to go in the garden and do my garden glizzy thing.
Okay.
We were keeping it cute tonight. Sushi, crab, water, and juice, and we go into the seat. Let's do it. And it's packed in there. Everybody is in there, boy. All of the white stars, I don't know who the fuck they are, was in there. Mm-hmm. It'd be a lot of money in the garden.
What?
A lot of money.
Duh.
But it's different. It's
Playoff time,
Yes,
a lot of money.
Playoff time is crazy.
Nigga, James Dolan is in the front of behind one of the baskets in like a polo with a blazer, a lollipop, like a fisherman's hat, legs crossed, family is here. It's just like, oh, you playing just different.
Looking like a J. Crew ad.
Yeah, exactly. Then Spike is over there, and it's just some of the Jewish money is in here.
Ben Stiller, John McEnroe.
Yes, exactly. Gary V is behind me, so I'm already in phony mode, is what I'm saying.
I bet.
Gary V!
Long time no see.
No, but I do love Gary V.
Yeah.
But
Not that
I'm
much.
telling you, I do love him. But it's the,
Little extra sauce.
Hey, we do gotta get sushi
We gotta get
again.
lunch, buddy.
Come on. So we doing all of that. And we go, we sit down, cool, we sit there, and ain't nobody sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Fat Joe comes in with his daughter, and they sit down.
Shout out to Fat Joe.
Shout out to Fat Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
So me and my girl start talking about the Bottega outfit that Fat Joe got on. But in my head, I say, now the last few times I've seen Fat Joe in the garden, he has been directly next to 50 Cent. And I say, wouldn't that be funny? If those are it's only 2 seats left. They right in front of us. Those are the only 2 empty ones. And sure enough, as God would have it, 50 comes in. And my man, I'm in breaking freeze right now. Yeah, Eve, shout out to Eve. So I dap Eve, and 50 just sit down, but he don't see me. But his man sees me, but he don't see me. And Fat Joe knows I'm here, but he don't see me. All right, the game started. Yeah, we watching. Fuck it. We watching the game now.
Were you quiet? Not cheer.
No.
Not cheer too loud.
Your stomach was talking.
I was about to say his heart was pounding. He couldn't hear nothing. He couldn't hear the game.
Hey, his heartbeat sound like Sasquatch.
Right, exactly. Marv Albert turning around and shit. Like, what the fuck is that?
Fuck is that?
Did you change your
Somebody
yelling
let
voice?
some doves in the building?
Now you have a decision to make in this moment, right? Because contrary to whatever the internet is saying, I don't think there's a problem. So when he sit down, I want to grab him by his shoulder and say something to him.
Didn't do that though.
only because my girl is here.
Sure.
That is the only reason that you just look too pussy, right? Doing that. Corey, you want your clothes again?
How?
Corey
How's
can't
that
help
pussy?
himself.
What?
If that's your normal thing,
No.
Yeah, look, if people think y'all got beef and then you like, hey, buddy.
Yeah. Nah.
You don't look pussy in
Every
general.
camera in the world is on in here.
Yeah.
Every celebrity is out.
And you right there.
Your girl is here.
Right.
We buy Thibodeau.
You're not
nigga.
underneath the basket or something where you could be
Yeah.
out the way a little bit.
When he see me, he'll see me and we'll kick it. We'll chop it.
Right.
But to do the extend shoulder, hey, I'm right behind you. It's the pussiest shit I've
listen to
heard.
the toxic masculinity.
That is the pussy. I don't care what you
Yeah,
say.
I'm listening.
That to me, what y'all think?
Oh, I don't think that. If that's your
That's-
norm, and that's something I normally do, you and 50 Cent ain't beefing.
Of course we not beefing.
Of course. So if that's your normal thing, like if it would have been none of this stuff happened, and he walked in and he sat down and he didn't see you, you'd have been like, yo.
No, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't. I don't do that.
That's all right.
When I'm outside, I'm not the initiated, be seen guy. I'm
You're
really low.
sitting right
but that's
by-
not
but go
important.
ahead.
That's a
Keep
real
going.
life thing.
Yeah,
It don't matter right
yeah.
now. So I'm not doing that because my girl is here and we not pussy.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
would
you talking about. And then what happens? Oh, so now this is why it's funny. Because there's famous levels in the garden.
For sure. You were level 2.
I'm not level 2.
3.
I'm a different
He's
level.
in row 2. He's level like 5.
Oh.
Nah, he might be like 3.
Don't do that. Don't try to.
You 3.
3 is fair.
You level 3.
I say it to say my garden experience is never being the famous guy in the garden.
They don't
sitting
put
in
you on the
front
little
with
celebrity
the
shit?
pictures. No, y'all hear me talk. I come in here and talk shit, saying I'm more famous than half of them little white kid actors they be putting up there. But it's not about that, and I'm low. So Fat Joe and 50 Cent being in front of me means that this is about to be a different thing. And it's some black people in this garden that know me, so they know what this situation is.
Okay.
So they look at So every time the little white lady come over to Fat Joe and 50 Cent with some big time celebrity shit, there's black people around. I see it. What's going on? Cool. So I say to my girl, yo, if they come over here with that celebrity camera shit, I'm repping my set. Because I have to. I have to, just because it's here. She said, don't you dare do that shit. This shit gonna be all over the internet. I said, I have to do it. And sure enough, they came over. And I looked, and I said, and we laughed and laughed and laughed. And then, and 5 minutes after that, I think he seen me after that. Well, actually, in my story, he didn't see me. It's always her that's making it hot. He seen her. He turned around. And he said, oh, shit, Joe. And then we spoke. The nature of the conversation will remain between
You
us.
apologized
But
and kept it pushing.
Please, sir.
No.
Not tonight.
sir.
We had a good talk.
Just to the start of the 4th. Just let me stay to the start of the 4th.
Please, sir.
Get this shit off. Have fun.
Not,
Have fun.
not in front of my girl, please.
Not in front of my kids, Gus. Not in front of my kids.
Texting Fat Joe on the low, like, yo,
Right.
you can make this cool?
Hey,
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
that nigga that called Lloyd Banks, everybody. Hey, Banks.
Yo, y'all are so dumb. But it's fun. So now, but wait now, because before any of this even happens, nigga, when I tell you my phone is on absolute fire in here,
Yeah.
my phone is buzzing in a way that it's never buzzed before with people that I didn't even know watched basketball. Everybody is up. My aunt is up. The children is up. Your 5-year-old nephews is up watching. Your brothers is watching. Everybody is watching this game. I'm like, oh, they definitely got us on.
Yeah, you was trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You was trending all night. Like that's how I saw it.
They can start sending me the photo. I didn't even understand. Because the photos that I got, like, they weren't good photos. I couldn't really see 50. right? So I'm like, what the fuck, niggas? I know he got tickets.
You could see Joe, but you couldn't see 50?
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I know I know he got tickets. Like, why you sending me this shit?
He was kissing somebody's ass. You know who it was?
Huh?
Nothing.
I don't get it.
No. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so then I'm like, yo, I don't understand. And then somebody hit me like, yo, you see that bullshit, your man? See? Karma. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, nigga, you ain't see the picture I sent you? I'm like, yeah, I don't get it. Then they said, nigga, go look at the first row. And I said, oh, okay. Oh, you did look a little Purvis, though. You was Purvis Ellison.
Let y'all tell it. Let y'all in the internet tell it.
You look like a person who was trying to look calm, but wasn't.
And I ain't gonna step on it.
He was smiling hard. He looked like he was trying to look cool.
I'm not even rebutting nothing y'all saying, because even that look pussy. Have fun. No, get your shit off.
You don't remember cartoons, nigga be eating his nails? Typewriter coming. It's cool, dog.
Oh, shit.
Did you see 50's Instagram post later?
I saw it at the game.
Oh, okay. He posted at the. Okay.
I saw it at the game.
Yeah, I thought. So that's
he ain't wait to leave.
That was after our talk. After we talked.
Okay. Yeah. The way because
but it was a really good talk. It was a great talk.
You felt safe after the talk?
I felt safe before the talk.
Oh, okay.
Because the post was I seen Joe.
He said, "I don't need therapy.
I don't need therapy no more." But it sounded to my ears was like he ain't say I need therapy in person. You know what I mean? So
that's how I took it.
Yeah. So people took that. I think people gonna read that post and think that like,
he was the shrink.
Yeah.
Joe's
this big.
Jokes aside, because 50 is who he is before he got here, right? Mm-hmm. So his reputation precedes him. So we know why we treat these matters with a certain level of sensitivity. However, he's also a genius behind this internet stuff.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So I always look at the internet shit as him doing internet shit.
Right.
And being a master of that. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah, he manages to stay relevant regardless of whatever the hell's going on.
And I've had this talk with him in the past, right? Like, I think some people don't know that him and I have other ties. Him and I have gone through things in the past.
For
this internet
20
shit,
years.
This internet stuff now
that Target.
Niggas is up. Well, yeah, Target, the hookah spot. Like, I always bump into him in the most random and unexpected of places. But anytime I've ever seen him, it's been a great talk. It's been a great talk. So I forgot why I just brought all that up. It's serious as hell. I didn't mean to. But
just to let us know you're safe.
You got cover. You got cover.
Well, y'all didn't come pull up to help.
They would
but
listen.
Yes,
we'd have tickets.
Yeah. Yes,
can't get it.
I was safe. We had a good time. Oh, and back to this leaving at the end of the game, because I see this is a thing.
Yeah.
And Mark is new, so he don't know. I'm gonna leave before the game is over.
In a playoff game,
it's a nail biter.
It wasn't a nail biter.
It was a nail biter.
It was not a nail biter. By the time we left, we had missed the shot that would bring us within 4. We was down like 5 or 6 with 2 minutes left. It looked.
You don't think being down 5 in a playoff game is a winnable
with
game?
2 minutes left, and y'all was going body shot for body shot?
That's not what was happening in that fourth quarter.
I watched the whole game, bro.
Okay.
I didn't see the game, so
I did. Say. That was a close ass fourth quarter. Close fourth quarter.
I would have left under normal circumstances. I'm leaving with 5 minutes left on the clock. I stayed.
I do that.
I stayed longer. Yeah. You stay there too long, and that block to get up to the Lincoln Tunnel, you'll be there. You'll be there for an hour. I'm leaving. I'm always leaving.
See, I'm not here to play.
I'm never staying to the end of a game.
Nah, I'm not.
Summer jam, concert,
movies,
strip club, movies.
Movies?
I'm leaving early.
Like if the end of the movie is kind of over for the most part.
If I don't care about this movie anymore, I'm walking out.
Yeah, I'll stand up at the edge with me and my girl and just stand right there.
I don't care that much about traffic.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I do.
I try to beat the traffic, but if it's a playoff game, I ain't missing.
If it was a close game, bro, that game could have went either way.
Not to me.
2 threes. If Karl Anthony Towns had played well,
bro, they was down.
Nobody
3.
played well. That was the worst game the Knicks played all year.
I think both games went like that. I think what happened in those 2 games, and this the A block, so we ain't gonna talk sports, but I think they were some of the worst officiated games I've seen. Them niggas was out there playing gorilla ball, fucking each other up. Both games, they was fucking each other up, and the Knicks were the beneficiary of a bunch of them calls. I think they just couldn't. They
got even last night.
They used to be bullied.
They got even last night because Detroit got a whole bunch of calls last night, and we didn't get shit. I don't know what Tom Thibodeau was doing, but I ain't gonna say nothing about it in case I go to Game 5 and see these people. That boy Duran on the Pistons is a big nigga.
Yeah, like yo,
that nigga dived into the crowd. He dived into the crowd while I'm sitting right there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no,
That would be no joke.
I had to pick Rick Brunson up off the floor.
Rick Brunson ain't a small dude.
Shout out to Rick Brunson, that's my man. And the little white nigga that fucking nose was bleeding. It's a mess over there.
Whew. Joe, Game 5. If the Knicks lose, are you sports superstitious? Like if they lose twice with you in attendance, do you stop going to the games?
The Knicks lose. The Knicks lose when I'm there. That's the running joke with me and my dad. When I go, and don't know when's happen.
You gonna keep going despite that?
Yes. Because this ain't our year anyway. This ain't our year to win it.
No.
To win it all?
Yeah, this ain't our year.
I thought you had a chance to get to the Eastern Finals.
I still think we got a chance.
Not me.
I still think we got a chance.
It depends. Some health issues. I mean, it's possible.
I don't want to say what I want to say because Tatum is my man. But shit, if them bones get to breaking over
that's what I'm saying.
On the Celtics,
that's the health issues I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's my man. We don't wish that on Jason Tatum because on the low I root for the Celtics too because I love that. I love their coach. He is a menace to society.
Yo, did you see when Tatum fell?
Yes. And he told the medical dude, the trainer, no, don't go over there.
Get up. Get your light-skinned ass up.
He's a monster.
And I respect that because I'm tired of seeing players hit the floor and stay down for 5 minutes like they got shot.
Yeah.
Just to get up and play again. It's like,
no, it's true.
Knock it off. And Joe Mazzulla was like, knock it off.
But anyway.
Anywho.
So yeah, I left. I entered my car safely, got home safely. Well, not even, because she got, let's keep the night going.
Yep.
Let's keep this party going. Let's go to Hookah's party. I'm like, wait, why?
Yeah.
Why? It's lit already. Let me just go do what I got to do in the crib. So now we run over there, and then from there, now she's all the way gone.
Yep.
She and I was like, drive through McDonald's. Wait.
It sounded like my wife to a T.
My God. Drive through McDonald's. Yeah, let me get some nuggets and all this drunk shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then we do that, and by the time we get in the house, it's now singing the Sunset Park song.
Oh, shit.
It's time to get in line.
It's time to represent. That was the shit.
Sunset Park. What time is this? Hey, girl, if you don't get your drunk ass in the fucking bed,
it's not time for Onyx.
Front row.
The Sunset Park songs. That's when you know somebody is just gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we had a great night last night. I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds fun.
It was a really good date night. And only me.
Yeah.
Only me.
That is true.
Only me.
Hilarious.
I'm glad you're safe, though.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. That's what I got for you. Me too.
That is.
I'm safe, too.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
You lucky.
I'm lucky. Look like JBP handle all family business.
Wait, what beef you had?
I woke up this morning and found out that my beef with AC is over. Academics.
Come on, round of applause. I'm glad you pieced it up.
You
Yeah,
lucky.
me too.
You lucky, Big Ack.
Ack is a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Ack is more than a friend of the show, but he's a friend of the show.
Yeah. And I we've had issues, I guess, for the last couple of years. I didn't really think about it like a beef. Because I wasn't actively beefing. But
what the fuck were y'all beefing about?
So about maybe 2022, he had made a comment that I disagreed with, that I found problematic. I'll just say that. I don't want to put it out there because I don't want to go back down that road. And I tweeted about it. And he didn't like my tweets. I think he tweeted, Mark Lamont Hill's a bitch. Bitch ass nigga, something like that, right? Which I took as him being upset.
Sure.
And then he deleted that, and then he went live. Then he went live that night.
It shitted on you.
Oh, it was crazy. He said he was gonna.
That's where he does his work at.
He was gonna smack me he's gonna spit on his hand and smack me when he saw me.
Oh,
that's what the live button do.
Little Hennessy in the mix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Home. Back at the cul-de-sac. Yeah, I'm getting my shit off.
Right, a couple drinks, get it pop. Look, and people was like tagging me and shit, like da 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 da. And then it got. I didn't watch all of it because I couldn't, you know what I mean? But it went long. The video went long enough that I was like, okay, he going in on this. He's just really bothered him. And I was thinking, like, we get criticized for a living.
Right.
And I didn't say nothing personal, but I guess he took it personally. And I didn't respond because I was like, two reasons I didn't respond. One, like, I don't like the back and forth shit, especially when you start talking about violence. Like, I'm not getting on the internet like,
you were scared.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified.
You're lucky he didn't catch you in the garden. Big act.
It would have went way different.
Oh yeah, nah, he didn't show no mercy for
Big act.
for Mark.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
But unlike you, I squashed it. You know what I mean? I stepped up. If I know somebody, I squash it.
But why didn't you squash this?
I did.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
and it was no reciprocity.
Oh, so you brought peace to his life.
You squash beefs now?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
it's grown Joe.
What do you mean now?
I will say Joe did squash. Because what happened was, Ack was going crazy. He was going to smack me all this shit, right? So I was like, I was calm in public, but in private, I was on 10.
You were doing push-ups.
So I called Joe. This is like 2 years
ago. Doing curls with books. Come
on, Du Bois. I said this before. I just didn't mention it was Ack. I called him to tell me what to do. This is like 2 years ago, and I called him, Charlemagne, and Van Lathan. Right. And
that's hilarious, by the way.
And I did it.
Yo, guys, I need help. I'm calling up the super friends.
It was like I was trying to, because he said he wanted to meet up with me to fight.
Right.
So the fuck.
So I'm calling Charlemagne. Yo, pull up with me.
I was like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Get him off me, y'all. Get him off me.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Get him off me, big act.
Everybody in this room.
Big act.
Yes, I love this story. So I'm calling each one of them that I thought was going to hype me up to tell me, like, you know,
chill out,
jump out the window, which is what I was looking for an excuse to do. This nigga is laughing. Because at this point, I only talked to Joe like on the phone like maybe twice.
No, you did not call Joe Budden, Charlemagne, and Van Lathan and think that they was going to put a battery in your back.
I thought him and Charlemagne was. I thought Van was.
On paper, though,
never.
Two of those names sound like they might.
Understand, Van's the one who texted me the video. So I hit Van back as a courtesy, like, yo, what the fuck is that's his man? Like, what's up with your man? Blah, blah,
I feel
blah.
like Van might do it on the low, too. I think there's an evil Van in there somewhere.
There is an evil Van, but Van is reasonable with other people. Just like me, I wouldn't tell none of y'all to do that shit.
Oh shit, I think me and Van squashed. Well, let me not take it too far.
So I called Joe, and Joe was like, he's like, man, leave that shit alone, man. Like, let that shit go. You Mark Lamont Hill. Like, you can't be out here fighting niggas, right? And I felt like a dickhead for even mentioning it, right? Because I'm like, and then this.
Well, you should have.
Then Charlemagne told me some story about. He started talking about pigs and mud and some country shit I didn't understand. But at the end of the story, it seemed like he didn't want me. He wanted me to leave it alone too. And then Van, I knew what Van was going to do. So I left it alone. I didn't say nothing else. And there's been other times where him and Vlad have said shit like, you know, they gonna end my career. Da 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 da. Right.
Okay.
Whatever. So I ignored all of it. Didn't care. And I was like, if we ever see each other, we'll talk in person. I'm confident I'm not gonna get smacked. So.
I'm not letting Act do that.
Hold up.
Come on.
I don't need nobody to let nobody not smack me.
Oh, then I'll unsend the text.
Yeah.
If you don't need that,
put the smoke back in it.
Put the smoke back in.
Let me unsend the text I sent him. Now you can do it to him now. He said he cool.
Put powder on your hand first.
Right.
They gonna powder you
LeBron
up.
shit. He gonna smack the
They
shit
gonna
out
powder
you.
you
So
up.
more importantly, how did you end the beef?
So basically, what happened was the other day. I guess he made another video about why he didn't come. He mentioned that he hasn't come to JVP, and now that I'm there, he don't feel comfortable. And he didn't say comfortable. Basically, he wasn't coming up here, and part of it, as I interpreted it, was because I'm here, right?
Wow.
Not like because he got beef, so he don't want to be on the set with somebody. He got beef with that, I presume is the reason. And then when we went to messy ass spaces with the JB TV folk, me and Joe was on there on Sunday, and they
Told you got to put something in that contract.
They raised the issue.
Well, no, Mark knows how to space.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
And so they asked me the question, and I gave the most honest answer I could, which is I don't have beef with Act. Like I don't have. It's not a personal issue. I said something that he didn't like. It wasn't personal. But I went through the whole bit, and I said I'm not out here trying to have beef with anybody, but at 46 years old, but especially another black man, like that's corny to me. Like what the fuck we gonna beef about? And we definitely got nothing to fight about. You know what I mean? So
You said that Act has a voice that people want to hear from.
Yes.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah, I said all that, and it was sincere.
And I called the big homie, and the big homie made my problem go away. Got it. Okay.
So then this morning when I woke up,
I didn't say none of that in 50's ear. I didn't do none of that.
You my brother, yo. Black on black. Queens get the money.
Right.
You went in there with all that bullshit.
So at the end of the day, this morning, right before we started recording this, I heard Act respond, and he basically was like, "There's no issue." Like he said, he thought that I was coming at him personally, but more importantly, he felt like I was looking down on his platform and people like him about what they do, and so he's saying he jumped out the window because he felt like that he worked hard for this platform. He felt like I was dismissing all of his work and saying he was worth, like his platform wasn't worth anything, and that was never what I was doing. You know, I've been in media for a long time, and I respect all platforms. For me, it's about what they say, not about the platform. So we ain't got no issue. So that's it. So again, JBP has handled all family business.
Yo, round of applause
today.
Man.
We in the round.
Y'all got any beefs y'all need to settle?
We in the round of applause.
No beef.
Yes, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Look, I'm at the age where I'm comfortable. If people think I'm bitches, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I know I can fight. I can defend myself. If something come up, it come up. But other than that,
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, people are crazy.
Right.
I was reading the comments from the game last night. Like, what did they think was going to happen at Madison Square Garden
Playoff.
Game 2 playoffs? Like, niggas, do you know how up niggas are?
I was about to say with two multi-millionaire black men.
right.
Like,
Roll around on the
niggas,
floor.
yeah, like, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy. The only time I've ever seen that happen was actually with Shannon Sharpe when he was at the LA Lakers game when he was about to fight. He was about to fight Ja's dad.
Oh
and all
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
And
they wasn't about to do nothing either. But even the posturing of looking like you was about to was a lot.
yeah, and it looks like a lot. Speaking of
Shannon
and a lot, he just I know.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Shannon Sharpe has been sued civilly for $50 million.
I Googled her. Images too, not just the normal Google.
The woman who
You goddamn right.
the woman filed the case as a Jane Doe.
And he un-Jane Doe her.
Right. I'm just making that clear.
How do you feel about that?
I haven't.
Put you in a tough spot.
It's tough because I believe that I know why people have Jane Does. I know that victims get harassed, they get verbally assaulted, they get railroaded, they get doxxed, and a lot of things happen. I also believe in people having a fair process, and I need to be able to confront my accuser, and I need to be able to address my accuser. So for me, it's a tension, and I don't have an answer for exactly where I land on it. It's kind of case by case basis.
Is it circumstantial?
Yeah, exactly.
So in this case, how do you feel about it?
I need to know her name, especially given the fact that Tony Busby is behind this. Yeah. For me, that is
with his reputation
a deal maker.
now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When you hire an attorney who has a history of doing a certain thing that is unethical and probably illegal.
How is he still getting this shit off?
Because most celebrities,
track record.
It's his history and the impact. Most people don't want mud on them.
So he's been successful getting this shit off.
Oh, he's successful all the time.
Yo, he's probably unbeknownst to us.
And he might just be the poster child this second.
Yeah.
But millions of lawyers across the globe are getting this off.
Got
Got
it.
And that shouldn't take away from the real.
And that's the problem. That's one of the problems.
Is that it does.
It shouldn't.
So now what happens when the next celebrity do that might unfortunately really do some shit to a woman? It softens the blow because now it's like, did this really happen? Because the last two people said, you get what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate to the people that really get violated or
assaulted, whatever.
Yeah, assaulted.
And she may have been. Again, I don't want to assume that she.
we don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know.
I don't want to assume she's not. But again, I get your point.
I know seeing 2025 in the docket was a fucking blow to me. I was like, normally when these come up, it's like, all
some
right,
shit that happened 10
he
years
did
ago.
this in this year.
Right.
She was like, yo, in 2025,
Right.
he was wild. I was like, God damn.
And it's so many parts to this story. First, it's the allegation, right? Obviously, people have a civil suit. Some people are saying if it happened in 2025, why didn't you go to the cops? There are legitimate reasons why people don't go to police with sexual assault cases. So I don't want to assume that somebody who only sues criminally or only sues civilly is lying, but that's one piece of the case that we have to talk about. The other piece of it is Shannon comes out
Immediately.
with his response.
Yeah. 2 pages.
No. Before that,
Oh.
timing.
Yes.
Timing is important because Shannon Sharpe just got announced that he was potentially looking at $100 million deal.
Yes, a huge deal.
And that's where my focus is.
Right? So the timing of that's one.
Yeah.
And then you sue for $50 million. So him inking that deal or him settling out, that's the motivator. Like, yo, dog, we'll go away so you could go get your 100. Give me 8. Give me 10. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're going to sue for 50, but we'll really take 10. We'll really take 7. It's a timing
It's
thing.
even messier than that sometimes. Sometimes it's what you said, but it's also, look, give me 5 and we're good. But if I go public, I'm going to ask for 50 and you might not get the 100.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Now we're going to leverage your $100 million.
It can be a blackmail.
It's extortion.
Yeah.
I would like to focus on that for a second at the risk of
which piece?
I know we're talking about a sensitive subject.
Oh. Yeah.
But I want to focus on the timing of it
Yeah.
with his announcement of $100 million and so forth and so on. Because I've just seen that happening too much, and I have to ask, where are these announcements coming from, and why do we need them?
I've never heard him announce it. He might have. I didn't see anything where he publicly announced it. You know the rumor mill. It's like Woj. You know what I'm saying? Or Shans that'll announce some potential shit coming up because it makes for good media. It's clickbaity.
All right, that was halfway a rhetorical question. I didn't really want the answer.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that's where we are in society.
Assuming that Shannon's deal is up, which is what they're saying, you would assume that he's in the negotiation stage, which is normally when these drops start to happen of reports.
Right.
Someone close to the situation knows, and who knows what Shannon wants and what he is looking for, and why would they announce it?
I feel like usually that's their own team using it as some type of leverage point.
To let somebody somewhere know that this is the ballpark that we want to be.
They'll come over here talking about $20 million.
Or we'll overinflate what we really want. Let's say he wants 50.
Yeah. I don't think he wants 100.
You get what I'm saying? The publicist will throw it out there that he's negotiating for 100.
Right.
That might be his team.
And I'm not going to say what he is or isn't worth because I don't think that's right. Get as much as you can get.
For sure. All of it. Right.
But this is we're familiar with it as a negotiation tactic on one side, like y'all have said. So on the flip side of that, not to be this person, but one, if I want to devalue that, there's a history in this country of putting out stories where we could shit on you. I'm not saying that that's what the volume is doing or that they're responsible for this, but I think that people should stop announcing the money that they're looking for because this is what comes with it. It's the gift and the curse.
Yeah.
So you're trying to negotiate to get a higher coin, but somebody's gonna come along and make sure that now you just done, and that coin that you think you was getting, it's like pointless. It's just it's no reason for it, and it puts you in more danger.
Dog,
it puts you at more risk to announce it.
I used to go to like real estate seminars and shit, right? And they said that it's people out here that literally read the obituaries. Like lawsuits is a hustle. It's a hustle for some niggas.
Right.
So you'll read the obituary and let's say it says real estate tycoon passes away. He leaves his family a net fortune of $200 million. There's a lawyer that will backdate a suit, go file that shit for $4 million. Right? Just say $4 million, something like. Dog, now your shit gonna go on probate. So now we gonna say, yo, we suing you for $4 million for whatever. This shit gonna hold up you getting $300-400 million. What the kids typically do, they'll be like, yo, tell them we'll give them $2 million to go away so that we could get on with our estate shit.
Because it's all not free money, but it's all
because
profit.
now we could literally be in probate for 3, 4, 5 years and tie up your bread.
Yep.
You want the $300 million or you want to give me 2.5? We'll settle for 2.5, and niggas will get that's a scam.
And that's Tony Busby's approach. He goes to celebrities behind the scenes and says, look, I got some allegations against you.
Pay me now,
or it's gonna go public, knowing that just the public smut on your name,
it's gonna fuck up business.
Fuck up business. You may lose more
Yes.
fighting a case, even if you're innocent, than otherwise. Again, I'm not saying this woman wasn't harmed. I don't know her. I don't know the case. I don't know them well enough to say. But again, picking Tony Busby, just picking that kind of lawyer to me, it automatically marks you. If you are a victim of sexual assault, and I mean this sincerely, please don't pick Tony Busby because it just doesn't do you.
Certainly not right now.
Not right now. And probably never. It doesn't do you any favors. Shannon did something interesting though to me. He posted on Instagram his immediate response.
In all of his freaky ass texts.
Right. He posted the text messages from the woman.
I'm not mad at that neither. I ain't mad at all.
I don't like
Listen, it's something that I wouldn't do. We wouldn't normally do that. But yo, when you fighting for your life, my nigga, it's a different ball game.
Y'all niggas need to stop. I'm not done doubling down on the point. Y'all announce your money for what? I'm not off of that yet.
I'm with you.
Because the white dudes don't do it. And when they do it, it's a lie. Joe Rogan has fucked up the black community. I'ma just say it.
Stop, yo.
I'm not stopping.
Look,
I'm not stopping.
And usually, you know, I don't rock on the racial shit. The white niggas don't have to do it because they getting equity and they getting farther up the ladder. They don't have to prove their worth. We got to prove our worth publicly just to get table scraps. If fucking Stephen A. Smith was white, he wouldn't have to show I got $100 million. He would have got $100 million 8 years ago. So now the blacks are showing other blacks, yo, come on. I'm showing you what we making so that y'all can now go to the table and barter better.
It's wrong.
Bro, we shouldn't have to do it.
I'm saying that it shouldn't be done.
If Joe Budden showed other podcasters potentially what he was making, that would inspire other podcasters to be like, if Joe could do it, I know it's a hopes and a glimpse that I could potentially get there.
Joe did that. That's why you see so many living room sets that pretend to be Parks' old basement.
Yeah. Which is a great thing.
Joe Budden did it already.
No, which is a great
thing.
They
seen it. They say, oh, this crackhead bum nigga.
Yeah, I give
all he needed was a living room.
I give you props. I give you props. Every interview.
But what I'm saying to you is I did that and nobody still know what I made.
Not listening. I'm talking about now at the negotiating table, it's another level.
I didn't do it then.
No, listen to my point. If you had done that, if that knowledge, if you shared your knowledge. So listen, I'm talking about financially. If a nigga had an inkling, then now a nigga could say, yo, maybe I'm not Joe, but I might look at myself as a 10th of Joe, or a third of Joe, or a half of Joe. So now when I go to these tables, I could know more of my worth and I could negotiate better.
I'm telling
based
you.
off something Joe got. You
I'm
could
telling
be the bar.
you, then let's have that conversation privately, the way that I've had it with so many podcasters already. I've had this conversation with most of the black podcasters out there privately.
The only problem is the young and up-and-comers can't get a hold of you. You know what I'm saying?
No, and the black podcasters can't get hold of Joe. Joe's going to go talk to about 5 of these niggas, if 5.
Dog, 6 years of this podcast has been Joe Budden making it in real time. And Joe Budden having to make the right decision at a crossroads with these companies and yada, yada, yada. It's been the companies saying, hey, we'll pay you this, but please keep it quiet because we don't want to pay the other companies that,
yes,
you do not have. The only time I see creators do this is when they're in a deep negotiation for a whole lot of money. And in that instance, the gift is a curse. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I was trying to say earlier, but I was fumbling on my words. In that instance, the gift is a curse. Your worth, I'm not talking about Shannon, because I don't want to say what his worth is. Mm-hmm. I'm not in the business.
Just anybody.
They're going to give you 60. You want $120. Mm-hmm. What you're putting at risk by announcing to a public that you want 120 is not going to be worth the reward when you're already worth the 50 to 60. You're already one of the best in the business. Stephen A. is a different case. He's the best in the business. He's the best in the business and has been there for 15 years and has watched so many other people come in and do it. Pat McAfee just sent a shot his way, or had somebody on the wrestling dude to send a shot his way.
Yeah.
He's in a different boat. Stephen A. is in a different boat. The rest of us, dog.
I think aside from the money thing, people got to learn to freaky better.
To do what?
Freaky better. You got to freaky a little bit safer.
More discreetly.
Yeah.
I'm saying Joe Rogan has black podcasters throwing around the words 100 million like we talking about sardines.
True, but I think that the way that the Stephen A. Smith shit was handled, if you saw results come from that, then your media team is going to try, even if he's not Stephen A. Smith, to emulate some of that. Joe, you saying that he might really want 60. and put it out to the world that I want 100. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so now you're the same way that you think you're signaling to the companies, you're signaling to bottom feeders.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm agreeing with you that I said gift for the
Yo,
curse.
I'm telling you this as somebody that has gone through something similar that I can't talk about, that I would love to talk about. But actually, you know what? I was sued over my dog biting somebody back in the day. I've told this story here too about sin. Fucking, hey, is there a nail tech in the area? And having a stranger just come to your house, and now you got a cane corso, and now that person. But my lawyer at that time explained to me, yo, dog, $7,000 to people on a quick shot, a quick claim.
Yeah.
You can't sleep on what it does to people.
Yeah.
And if you're saying that about 7 and 10 and 15 grand, then imagine what you're saying about 20, 40, 50, 100, 200, 300 grand to people that know that they're never going to see that type of money in their life.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's well worth it to fucking just go throw a lie on a nigga. I'm super paranoid when it comes to this.
That's why you should be.
I try not to hang around girls I ain't supposed to hang around. I don't
That
talk to
part.
people I ain't supposed to talk to. It got to be some level of trust for us to even have any communication because the stakes is too high.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Today.
That makes sense.
So now poor Shannon, right? Poor Shannon. Some people think that the volume might have put this out to step on his shit, but even if they didn't, this steps on his negotiation.
For sure.
True.
It does.
It does.
Whether true or not true. I still feel for Drewski, who just put something out that said, yo, dog, when these claims came out about me on the
I
date
had
that they
91 cent in
claimed,
my shit.
not only did I have 91 cent, I was in Atlanta. They claim I was in Los Angeles. It just couldn't be true, but it don't mean nothing. The damage is done.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the point.
As soon as you say it, the damage is done. Respectable companies have to take a step back just because of what we...
Optics.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, if somebody pop up tomorrow and say, Ish blanked me.
Yeah.
You my man, I don't think you did that. I was around, nigga. You was getting pissed. I would be really shocked if both of you were doing it. I was there for some of your glory days.
Don't even put that.
But I would have to take I would have to
put that in the
to
universe.
Yeah, I'm not. So knock on something.
Yeah.
But I would have to have an uncomfortable talk with you. Hey, gotta step back, buddy. Go build your houses and get the fuck away from there. You're making it wrong. So I want to read these. I'm going to read.
We got to get the text.
I'm going to read these out.
They was,
And right now, at the time of this, they're saying that there's audio out.
Yeah, we got a Shannon apology address situation already.
Oh yeah, we do. I'll play that, and then I'll get into some of the texts that were sent from Shannon defending himself. Let's see. Here we go.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of his statement?
I'm in support.
I think it's bold.
I think I'm in support.
And I like it though.
I think that I think the shit that Jay-Z did is going to start being the norm for somebody that's innocent. I don't know. Again, I don't want to say on innocent or guilty bag, but I think that's going to start being the norm. For people that got enough money to fight it, I think they're going to step in front of it and not cower.
I'm letting the successful black men out there know that they are coming through you, through your dick.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. You got freaky better.
Because this nigga's freaky.
Yeah. We seen it.
Yeah, Michelle told us.
He said it. Yeah.
Michelle told us that he was freaky. And now you got the OnlyFans chick. He just put her OnlyFans out. Yo, known as Carly on. What is going on?
It's just a mess,
promo.
bro.
Oh my God, this is crazy. These texts, man.
I'll read these.
Yeah, let's get to the
I'll
text.
read these texts. Oh my Lord. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. All right, no, not
He
that.
wrote 2 pages of Microsoft Word documents about the text.
Okay, the texts go as, she says, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me. or
See,
you
right
want to
there,
me.
I'm stopping the sexting. Don't say baby gravy.
Baby gravy's wild.
That's my point. That's these niggas is too freaky.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, she's very young. At the time they met, she was 19, and he's in his 50s. He's 50.
I don't know how old she is at the time these texts are being sent. It says
Baby-
2023, 2024, 2024.
Yeah, so-
like this dates now.
Yeah, so that's 19.
Either way, you being too fucking freaky, nigga.
baby gravy tells me you.
That's
Yo, don't talk to no girl that's texting baby gravy to you.
that sounds like the
It's a
40-year-old
trap.
virgin.
Nigga, that
Right.
girl-
She
might be from
continues.
Alabama somewhere.
I want to put my tongue in your asshole, then marry you.
I mean, salute. But that's
Dog, you niggas that's trying to get $100 and $200 million from somebody,
get up a day. There's got to be a better way.
on January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy. Fuck. I want you to put this, I want you to put a big black baby in me. See?
This sounds like
Yo,
40-year-old virgin
No,
flirting.
Yes.
when she started talking that baby shit, because a couple of them text messages started talking about, yo, I want you to come in me, I want you to put a baby in me, all that other shit. That sounds like money grab to me.
Yes, it does.
It sounds like money grab, and I'm gone. Like that would
Yeah, but Shannon is old and from Alabama. Where's Shannon from?
the sticks.
Georgia. He from the
sticks.
country of Georgia.
Yeah, and they might have called him ugly growing up. Like, he probably just getting into his heyday.
I feel like Shannon's probably been active for a little
Yeah,
while.
The nigga is a Hall of Fame NFL
That nigga
player.
a Hall of Fame,
He
yeah.
been in his
That
heyday
nigga
for
played
30
in
years.
Baltimore, bro.
All of that is great. That's y'all's point of view. I think
it's Denver.
I've heard him say before.
I'm sure it's kicked up a notch with the
Yeah, he's more famous than
media
he's ever
fame.
been. He's more famous
Yeah,
than he's
y'all
ever
telling
been.
me about when he had a helmet on. Nigga. Anyway, she continues. You better crave it, because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black
See,
baby
red
in
flag.
me.
These are huge red flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She continues. Oh, no, that was the end of it. No, there's more, but I don't see it here. There's one where she was saying
And
that
she's
it's-
not black, right?
No, she's not black.
Yeah, because black people don't even talk
black?
like that. No.
There's one where
How many black girls told you put a big black baby in me?
they don't say that. Well, he don't know.
No.
That's crazy.
Hey, the black girls, they don't talk like that. Why Shannon don't just get on black girl? There's one where she's
And she
saying,
met her at the gym too.
see, gym head, meathead ass niggas,
These are all like red flags.
fucking steroid head niggas just getting got.
She's probably in there with them Amazon tights on, and that horny ass old
you.
nigga.
Look at you. Look at you.
I sent you the other page.
That's
That was more just setup stuff, but that is where she mentions $25,000 per cheek.
Now,
That's what you tricking niggas is paying now?
who's you tricking niggas?
I know you missed this big juicy ass. $25,000 for each cheek. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it.
I stopped talking to the bitch the second it go over 3,500.
For the whole ass, right?
per cheek?
Not even per cheek.
No,
per
for,
cheek.
for the experience. I should be getting all I can eat for 3,500.
Yo, you fronting.
I'm not fronting.
The right buffet could get 6,000 out of you.
The right buffet can get more than that.
Oh, all right,
in
there
a
you go.
different
Then
day.
you don't stop at 35, then, nigga.
Nigga, $25,000 a cheek. I haven't entered that. Wait, first of all, this is not me.
Sure.
I'm planning marriage.
This is Mo Budden.
I'm planning to get married.
Shout them up.
But even if me and my girl is on some freaky shit, because that's what I do with me and my girl, it wouldn't be $25,000 per
That's a lot.
cheek. That's
Crazy.
$50,000 for an experience.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
That's somebody looking for a money grab.
Yeah.
For sure.
All this stuff says money.
And if he
Absolutely.
paying it, see, but I don't be mad at the girls that find an old,
A
rich,
old, rich
nigga,
nigga.
and get him. I respect the game.
Yeah.
Me too.
If you that damn, anyway,
it gets tricky.
I'm not mad.
25. That she didn't look like. You know what? Go ahead, Mark. That's why I'm glad Mark is here now.
I want to establish this though, because again, I don't trust anybody who has Tony Busby as their attorney because of the history. These texts, these things, the limited exchange I had with Shannon yesterday about this, all of it suggests to me that I should be skeptical. That said, the thing I don't like about the way we're talking about it, not on the show but in the public, is this assumption that because she's freaky, because she wants to get choked with a dog collar,
that it couldn't happen.
That she couldn't happen. You can you can like rough sex and get sexually assaulted.
That's true.
You can be freaky and get sexually assaulted. You can be a sex worker and get sexually assaulted.
1,000%.
You could have wanted all that shit to happen yesterday, and then today you decide you don't want that no more. You could decide right now I don't want it to happen in 2 minutes from now. You know what I mean? So I just want to establish that regardless of what happens on this case, this does not mean that we should not listen to the voices of people who make these allegations and who engage in things that we may see as off the straight path. This still doesn't make you eligible for any of the awful shit that she's accusing him of doing. That's all I want to say.
That's true.
True.
People that live a life that we not living. Shit, this is my bag outside of some of these words. outside of some of these words.
Outside of the gravy.
Shit, hey,
Except that baby gravy.
who's to say after 9 p.m. I won't go see what her OnlyFans is looking like. I unfollowed a few bitches over there too. No, but that was a great point. I'm glad that you said that.
No, of course.
Shannon releasing these texts don't say that it didn't happen.
That's true.
That's true.
So we don't know. We reserve the right to make judgment later after more details come out. And prayers to everyone involved. But
And to anybody with
damn.
something to lose, be careful, yo.
Yeah.
Be careful. It is not worth that nut. Go rub it out.
Save
man.
your baby
rub it
gravy.
out. Yeah. Put some gravy baby in some paper towels somewhere.
Exactly.
And live a happy life.
And listen, for the women out there, right? And the great words of our sister Mel, you never know what a predator looks like. So
That's true too.
You just want to be careful.
That's true too.
What? That's bad. You say it.
Nope. I had a wildly inappropriate joke.
Keep it to yourself. Yeah.
Evil Mark.
Evil Mark was like,
all right, it's time for my favorite part of the show, Prize Picks. And of course, I lost my little thingamajiggy I was supposed to read, but
That sounds about right.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll find it in 2 seconds. But I love Prize Picks.
The playoffs are here.
wait.
Okay. All right. Listen, Prize Picks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into real cash money. With millions of members, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Really simple and easy to play. All you have to do is pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win now up to 2,000 times your cash.
Get it.
So run your game all season long with Prize Picks. Also, the basketball playoffs are here. Ching, ching. Every time I come around your city, ching, ching. And the action is heating up on Prize Picks again. The best place to win real cash on your favorite sports. This week, I am going with, I hope Ish wrote Luka down here. Let's see. I don't like Ish. Derek White for more than 11 rebounds and assists.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see the and assists. I like it,
yeah,
Ish.
yeah.
Steph Curry for more than 5 3-pointers. Yo, his name is Stephen
Wardell.
Yeah.
If you saw that game 1,
He did. Yeah.
That little
I
corner shit.
will not allow people to talk negatively about Stephen Wardell Curry
I don't even
around
know
me.
I don't even know if he's human, yo. He
don't
might
think
got
he
some.
is.
He's not
He got
human.
some other stuff in him.
That was great D's that they was
Bro.
playing on him. Some of them shots.
That shit is.
That baseline falling out of bounds, just throw it in the air. I would snuff him. That's when you need an Isaiah Stewart on your team to just clothesline him. Bobby Knight would never have this happen if he were coaching this game. No, honestly, I'm going with Sanguine for more than 9.5 rebounds. And let's go Tyler Hero for more than 24 points. Hero has been balling out lately.
For sure.
If you use promo code JBP, you get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. So again, if you download PrizePicks right this very second and use promo code JBP, you get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. So good luck to all participants out there and run your game. Run it up too. I see PrizePicks is putting out commercials with other niggas. Come on now, let's get back. Let's get back in our bag, y'all.
Put the code in. Put the code in.
Yeah, come on, JBP. Anyway, where y'all want to go?
No, E is here. He come sit down on the couch, man.
Yeah, come
sit on the
on.
couch.
Well, he normally is scared of this main show action,
That's
but
true.
I don't know. We was talking last night. We came on Night School, and one of the people on Night School asked if he had any thoughts on your Madison Square Garden appearance.
Oh.
And he said he was going to save it for today.
And here's today.
Look at that.
What do you know?
Would you look at that?
Look at you. And you get to sit next to me. I smell your cologne.
You gotta give him the 2-pack.
I'm glad you're good, man. Those are one of the days I was glad.
Welcome, Amani. Let's welcome Amani to the
you was
show.
happy
Big
you wasn't
Amani.
the plus
Yeah,
one?
I'm glad a nigga ain't sent me no invite that day. Oh yeah, Sade here. All right, dope. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, let's me and Sade get to it.
She hold it down. I was worried for you, man. A little bit. A little worried.
You didn't text me.
Nah, I ain't want him to see me text. Oh, that nigga? He said he got some
Word. Yeah, because I was back there reading all Fat Joe texts. Every time that nigga put his phone up.
Damn, I wonder what Fat Joe would have done. 50 would have slid you in Madison Square Garden.
If 50 would have hit take it out. Come on.
Take it off.
Come on. Come on.
I got you.
Come on. Come on. But I had already had the.
You had it played out, right?
That's funny.
Yo, this whole 50 shit, all this 50 shit did was show me just how many people are indeed waiting with bated breath.
For you to get snuffed.
You get snuffed.
No. They seen that already. Twice even. They've seen that before, and somehow it's not enough. They want to see because my mom outfit. They want to see me take a beat down. Punks jump up to get beat brand Nubian. They want to see that somewhere with bright lights and cameras. They want to get the footage. They want a bad video of me, boy. I wonder why. What if I said?
You talk a lot of shit. That's why.
I know. What it do?
It's part of the job, man.
I do talk a lot of shit, but the shit I be wanting to say is worse.
You too old to do what we told you to do before,
What?
which was just slide somebody.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. I mean, I think that might help a little bit.
It won't.
Nah,
A little bit.
It don't take away.
that might make it
A
worse.
person that people think can't fight or be not with the bullshit, if you give them one little glimpse that you can really slide somebody, it might change the narrative a little bit.
But they don't think you can. They don't think you can.
It'll change the narrative that he cannot fight, but the other niggas still want to see him get his ass whipped.
For sure.
It ain't gonna stop that.
It might raise it a little
Yo,
bit.
dog. Everybody wanted to see Floyd get his ass whipped.
Exactly. We watch.
They
all
know he
Floyd
can
fights.
fight.
Yeah.
Is the narrative that you can't fight? Though? I never heard that narrative.
No, it's only Amani and my other friends that spread that.
I never heard that.
It's only my real friends that
Now the
spread that
narrative
narrative.
isn't that he can't fight. It might be might be pussy or something.
Wow.
No.
That clears it up. It makes it better.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining the main. Thanks for joining the main show, man.
Nah, it's good to see you up here. Now.
But yeah, I was
One piece.
safe. I was safe.
That's good. That's good.
I left the game a little early. Who won?
You did. You did.
Rap one, nigga.
Yo, the culture won.
Culture one.
Oh my God, yo.
By a landslide.
He tried to hit us with the game was a blowout, so I left.
I didn't say it was a blowout.
You said it was decided.
It wasn't close.
I said it was decided to me.
It wasn't.
Didn't they lose by 6 points?
No, nigga. Yo, dog, they was 1-3 away from
It was close.
tying the game up.
He left with 8 minutes left in the fourth. Game 5 points away.
Car was out.
Yeah, it's gonna get more minutes every time I tell this story.
Nah, the car was outside, right?
No, so was double
Wait till I get
park.
home.
So
Like,
was
baby, it was
double park.
halftime.
So was
this
double
nigga
park.
didn't even eat the buffet.
I know. So was Double Park. You had reservations.
Yeah. The reservations. That's what did it. At the hookah bar.
Reservations always do it.
Yeah, reservations
miss
about
the
staying to the end of the game.
Yeah, Mr. Zook, I gotta get out of here.
They had a special strawberry mint.
That watermelon minute get you every time. That's good.
I wanted to leave earlier than that, but I knew y'all niggas was stupid. And
could've-
so I said to myself, all right, I think they putting me on TV, so they just gonna flash to this empty seat, and then it's gonna be jokes.
With 7 minutes left in a tight game in the playoffs
Yo,
that
tell
you
them to
spent
put
the
some more
time
respect
for.
in your celebrity too, man.
Garden?
I ain't like to see that when they doing the celebrity role shit, and they did the 50 shit. I just had to see you in the back, like
Yeah. They probably threw him on the kiss cam and shit instead of the celebrity shit.
Hey, yo.
He said he was in the kiss cam. He wasn't even a celebrity.
Yeah, that's funny, son.
My bad.
It's the rugby, man.
Yo, that's funny, son.
He was waiting on the kiss cam.
And they play Pump It Up. They play Pump It Up and all that.
They did play Pump It Up.
Got
I mean,
Well, one, we've long ago established the Garden don't fuck with me like that.
you gotta hit that hard.
That's
The Garden don't fuck with me like that.
What you mean?
Feet on the wood, make the back go
if he
good.
was on the wood.
Feet not on the wood.
Carpet.
That's true.
That's
Man.
true.
I just want to tell
Get that.
anyone hate listening that I'm okay with my life. Yo,
Pretty good seats.
I see some niggas say, "Oh, look where he's sitting." Then I got to the seats and was like, "Oh shit, look where I'm sitting." Hey, Josh Hart, let's go. I got to the seats and became an instant fucking groupie. Let's go, Mitch. Fuck are y'all talking about? Horrible seats.
Could you see the game with 50 in front of you? This is a sincere question. There's no shade to that. I'm just saying, a lot of times it looked like you were, like when 50 stood up the chair, it looked like you just had to ask him what happened. What's it like back there?
I was able to see the game.
Okay. I just wonder.
Yo, I'm not even used to niggas playing with me. But you just gotta take it. You just gotta take it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they raise him up a little bit.
Let's give him a booster seat.
It's like the movies.
The funny part, right? Just in your natural assessment of things when risk is involved, the Garden security, when you're in that section, there is Garden security right there to make sure you don't do nothing stupid around the players, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
At risk of being banned from the Garden, let me tell you. In the event
You knew
that
where
50
every
Cent,
one of them niggas was. Come on. All I gotta do is grab him. All I gotta do is grab him.
No.
Hey, Larry.
No.
Jerry, get this nigga.
Not at all.
Help.
Hey, in the event that 50 Cent decided to get angry in there, it wasn't nothing that none of them Garden security dudes. Damn, I want to joke. It's like the niggas at the fair that work the roller coasters over there at the fair.
They got carnies doing security?
Yeah. So if he decided to do something, I would have had to thug it out for a little while. It's like when I fought in fucking Dream. That fight was going on forever before security came.
It might have seemed like forever.
No, it was forever. I'm sitting there holding this nigga on the ground like, hey,
Somebody come get him.
Any day y'all want to come get this nigga off me so I could get up would be awesome. God, that's important to fight. No,
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. And tucking that head.
That was also the best possible place
to run into him. That's
to
for
see
sure.
him
That's for
in the
sure.
event that it was something, because I know that that's the joke. I'm rolling with it was never nothing. But if it was something, what a good place. You know what I mean? Me, Billy Joel, Billy Crystal. Yo,
All the Billies.
if you gonna do something to me in front of Billy Crystal, nigga, you just might got it. You bold, nigga.
Yeah.
That's funny, son.
Good though. That's good.
But I was safe, Amani.
It's good, man.
I love all my friends checking on me the next day.
Nah, I
That's
stopped
dope.
checking on you.
Why?
After the last time I checked on this nigga, he was like, "Don't check on me." Ain't
that what I
You
said?
got it.
Yeah, you did.
Ain't that what I
He
said?
said that, so I stuck to your word.
I know how to move, man.
I know. I see.
I know how to move.
You better
Nigga,
learn
before
how
the
to
game's over. Yeah, we get it.
You better learn how to bob and weave, nigga.
Listen, my method is in prevention. You know what I mean?
That nigga start hugging Sade real tight.
Right.
See that nigga like,
let her
that nigga
go.
cross
Right.
his legs and everything.
Not in front of my kids.
Not in front of my lady.
Oh, man.
It's always her to do it. It's always her to keep me safe.
Sade sitting back there like she ready for the smoke too. That's how you fuck with Sade.
No, that's my baby, man.
Salute.
We had a really Sunset Park time to get
That's hilarious.
That's funny, son.
That's hilarious.
That's the kind of drunk you want to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that means that they're expecting some dick that you might not be prepared to give, too.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, you got to wave that out and just hope they pass out.
Yeah, for sure.
She didn't.
Nah, that's when you.
It's
Hey,
cool. The
hey,
toy
you want
was
to smoke?
charred.
You want to smoke? That shit. Good night. What? Directly to bed. Don't pass go.
Yeah, the toy was charged up. Gave it a deuce. Hey, a little toy finger combo.
TMI.
I'm going to bed.
I'm
bitch.
going to bed.
And I got to work tomorrow. Bitches don't be having jobs too. They want to fuck till 4 in the morning. Girl, get off of me. Anyway. But I am safe. Where y'all want to go? Oh, shit, that's funny.
Just to get serious for a second, some sad news, obviously, for those that care. I know some Catholics are here, Imani being one of them.
That's true.
I'm a retired Catholic.
Yeah, and I understand.
Yeah, retire your Catholic sweaters.
Still wearing it.
You do look mad Catholic
This
right
shit
now.
do look like Jesus, Saints and Latter Day. What is
shit
it?
look like
Mr. Rogers.
This is my probation sweater.
She look like Westchester Catholic.
This is what
You got the little crest on it.
Yeah, nigga. All you need is a WC right here on the pocket.
I'm repping for my guy Pope Francis today, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so you got the cross out, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You look like an upstanding
Cross, let me
citizen.
see.
Resting. This is the one with the ashes too.
Wait, you took your mom off your thing?
This is my mom. My mom's.
So
in
you
here.
took your dad off?
No, my mom and
Got
my
two
dad is
different
in here.
You
chains.
took somebody. Somebody.
I have two different chains.
The other one
The
got
one
the-
spins.
Yeah, the spinning
You
one.
put the spinner in the drawer. You took the spin. Did you drop it to the floor? No, it fell. Nigga put the spinner. How do you decide which ashes you go? All right, never mind. All right, Mark.
Pope Francis passed away on Easter Monday after a long bout with illness. For a lot of people around the world, the Pope symbolizes so much. He is one of the most progressive popes we've ever seen. No religious leader is going to be but so progressive. There's some conservative stuff with everybody, but when you start talking about healthcare, housing, even what's going on in Gaza, Pope Francis is calling over there every day to the hospitals in Gaza, checking on folk. I don't think we've seen a more progressive pope than Pope Francis, and I don't know if he'll be replaced by one like that, but he is a symbol and a model of what religious leadership can look like for a lot of people. I got a lot of critiques of the Catholic Church, but at this moment of mourning, I just want to send love and condolences to all the religious believers around the world for whom this is a devastating moment.
Wow.
Yeah, you the best at this. Yeah, you the best at this rest in peace shit. I ain't gonna
Ice
lie.
would have never got that off. So eloquently.
We used to send some prayers and play some Gap Band.
That's about it.
But, okay.
Play Ave Maria, man.
Oh, yeah, no, rest in peace to the Pope. On the news, they were showing me the 7 options for the replacement. I was looking at that shit like the House of Cards, boy. They was explaining who each person was and their views. And one of them dude, the Hungarian nigga, oh, shit, if he get it.
It's over. It's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap. Oh, rest in peace to Pope
He
Francis.
the Pope of the Trumps? He Trump of the Popes?
The way that they described him was what was Trump's old vice president name?
Oh, Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Well, it fits with the Catholic model.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Why did everybody keep saying that J.D. Vance had gone to see him like a day before or a few days
Well,
prior?
he had.
He did.
But why was that so important to share? Were they trying to?
They fucking with him saying like he
imply
sucked, killed him. He sucked his
Bad
soul
luck.
out. After that, Francis was ready to go back to the Lord. It was a lot of black people making them jokes too. You know what I mean? They were quality jokes, I gotta say.
I feel like part of being black is making like some good inappropriate jokes.
Oh yeah,
That's the best time to make jokes.
yeah, man.
Kind of.
I had a couple, but his were way too mature. His speech was too mature, so I chilled.
Yeah.
I chilled.
The idea that there could be a black pope is also something that people have been juggling around. I don't think it's going to happen in our lifetime. I just don't think that.
It will.
It will.
You think so?
I believe so.
Why?
We saw a black president. I don't think the
Yeah, we voted for that
Vatican-
shit.
Well, it's true. I don't think the Vatican is that far away from. If they got this progressive, I do think we could potentially see it something.
They haven't even agreed on the whole touching kids thing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Agreed?
I'm just saying, like, they haven't resolved that. Like, there's so much corruption in these religious institutions, and there's also a lot of racism in them. And the idea, and I'm saying this about all religions. I'm not just saying Catholics. All religious
I'm
institutions.
watching the ad money just fly.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You know what? Let's take that back.
Make
You
a
know
left,
what?
nigga.
The ad money.
I will not be responsible for that.
And
about the
this is
Vatican,
exactly who I want to get my Vatican news from, Monty. Yo, hey, With Podden, sometimes niggas just start talking about shit that is like,
Maybe not your wheelhouse.
yeah, it's fine.
Get it from a Mani and a Muslim. Break it down.
That's funny. That is hilarious. That's funny.
Well, all right. What else? What else is important? What else is important out
What
there?
about, can we? I know we don't like to talk Kanye a lot, or.
Oh no, this is important.
But this one felt, and again, it seems perfect after what we just talked about.
Oh my god.
Wait. What?
Karen, keep going.
That's crazy.
Kanye put out that song "Cousin."
That nobody heard.
I didn't hear it.
Nobody knows that this is a song.
Right.
Nobody has bully. Nobody.
Yeah.
The trick didn't work this time as far as the music is concerned. I don't think that he could just name a song title and people be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what's going on in that song.
Right.
Like, I don't think a lot of people knew. But go ahead.
So he puts out this song. I'm trying to pull up the lyrics, and he says, and trigger warning for anybody who has
Definitely trigger warning.
yeah. He said, hanging with my cousin, reading dirty magazines. We seen some niggas kissing. We ain't know what that shit mean. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head.
Can you stop saying that?
I mean, I think it's important to note that he didn't slip that in as a line. He wanted that to be. He wanted that to be.
I want you to know, I heard the song.
Did it slap?
That's on brand. Of course, Amani heard the song.
Because I needed to understand, was this being said like in like a therapeutic way or something? It's hard, like you should not hear the
Was
song.
there melodies underneath it?
Yo.
It's auto-tune of him singing, I gave him head, I gave him head.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
Oh, no, now you sold me.
And that's a clip, by the way.
Now you sold me.
Nigga, you gonna be on the internet forever with that shit.
It's horrible, yo.
How do you metaphorically use head to personify something else?
This nigga would not let YG get for 2 weeks. YG couldn't be a victim for 2 weeks before Kanye said, you know what? I need in on that. That's one. Two, which really should have been one, I gotta say, for me, this is the greatest, oh, that explains it, that I've ever come across.
Yeah.
Yo, if anybody out there at any time says, yo, when I was young, I sucked my cousin dick until I was 14. I'm gonna say, oh, that explains some things.
Anything you do after that, it probably explains it.
Yeah, like I think that Kanye really exonerated, dog. First of all, I'm sorry that happened to Kanye, and I want to treat
his cousin.
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
Hold
he
on.
molested his cousin.
Wait, who are we
He
sorry
molested
for?
his cousin.
He's the
molester in this case, if you
in this
think about
situation.
it.
The cousin is younger than
Just
him.
because you get in the head don't mean you're not getting molested.
Yeah,
The cousin-
we got a lot
The
of
cousin's younger.
Oh, I thought it was his older cousin.
No. Kanye was the older cousin in this situation doing it to his younger cousin. I don't
that's
even know
why
why
he in
people.
Japan. He got to go to jail.
It's important to read the second verse too, because this is what Kanye's talking about in the interview or on his tweets, which he elaborated on. He said, I know these niggas about to judge me now. Check. Started off when we was hanging out. Told my cousin not to tell nobody. Please tell me. People tell me take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. Now this cousin, for context,
Is in jail.
is in jail for murder, murdering a pregnant woman allegedly. That's according to Kanye. And he believes that perhaps what he did to his cousin, or what happened with him and his cousin, contributed to the path that his cousin took. So this is about, and to me, when I hear this is Kanye as abuser, Kanye as molester. Like, of course, if you're a kid, y'all both going through some fucked up shit. They all fucked up, but the cousin was the victim here.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of people
so much to unpack here.
A lot of people are sending words of sympathy and, you know,
To the jail?
to Kanye. I'm like, he's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is a victim because of the age, but the person who's really the victim in this situation is the cousin. We need to be speaking to that.
Yeah. And he's probably blindsided in prison.
And who the hell I didn't want you to go ahead and tell that story.
I'm just saying, you mind your business in the chow hall. Somebody say, I heard Kanye was sucking your dick. You'll be like, you got some explaining to do.
Or not.
Or not. Right.
Or a nigga might have been sucking his cousin dick when he heard this tweet.
That's where your
dude.
Oh, that's where your skills came. Oh,
I don't even feel right making jokes about this.
I don't. This is
It's nothing to joke about.
No.
And Kanye has displayed some behavior
Different
deserving of
type
some
shit.
adjectives.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound fucked up to say, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I can't,
think I know what you-
I can't wait for the day where we can really have a real honest conversation about Kanye when he is not able to give us any more stories.
All right, that sounds horrible to say.
I'm sorry. I'm saying it like that, but I'm just saying I want to be able to give a real honest opinion on a positive and a negative side, and I feel like I'm
Adding fuel to the fire.
adding fuel to the fire. And I feel like the more that he just keeps doing things, we never really get a chance to have a real honest conversation about how we feel about Kanye and some of the things he's done. Like we have this love for his music and this love for some of the things he's done in the past, and we kind of keep trailing with it.
Who's
And-
we?
Well, the general pop. I'm not saying
I don't think so.
I'm not saying us. I'm just
I
saying
think the
for me
general
having
population is off him.
Me having a conversation about him today is becoming difficult because every time I try to give him certain level of grace or understanding, something else pops up and I'm now back to like ground zero with him.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm at.
The one thing that's been disturbing about this tweet and song is that so many more people were okay with the Nazi shit, but then when the sucking dick came out, they were like, nah, this is where I draw the line.
That's where I draw the
Like, what?
Right.
The-
I agree.
The sucking dick part is the minor part of the whole shit. We talking about incest and we talking about molestation.
Yeah. Yeah, that part.
At the
Yeah.
end of the day. So that's the other part of this conversation that's bothering me. Like, yo, you niggas don't understand. This is some serious shit. And he's choosing to go to Twitter and put this in this. You have to hear the song just for you to understand why I'm saying that. It doesn't even come off like a sincere thing of like, I feel fucked up at what I did. Like, he's harmonizing. I don't want to harmonize over I gave my cousin head.
Right.
But if it needs a harm,
It felt a little
octaves
bland.
are we put? Like, it's like, come on, Kanye.
I mean, the slap for the slap.
Sometimes you gotta have some. You gotta approach some sincere shit in a sincere way if you really sincere.
he did
about it.
always have that defined jawline.
When he was singing that Ego remix, y'all felt like it was. He was just
Niggas
he
is
was
nasty.
It's nasty. It was too real.
Anyway,
Them sessions
prayers
were
to all.
wild. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hope he gets what he
Prayers
needs.
to all. I hope everybody that needs help gets the help that they need and deserve.
And hopefully does it in places other than tweets and songs that people don't hear.
Yeah, and podcasts.
And podcasts. There's a lot of places that the therapy and help doesn't need to be. Podcasts, tweets.
I think niggas off him. I think he's starving for some level of attention, and the masses are starting not.
There
to
was
give
like
it to him.
4 inappropriate jokes right in that one sentence, and I'm just leaving it alone.
Yeah, it's tough to be mature right now.
It really is. It really is.
It really is, man. Easter. First of all, are y'all Easter followers? Easter people? Do y'all do Easter stuff?
It's a pagan, huh?
Okay. So no Easter egg hunts.
Happy Resurrection Day. Who can afford eggs right now?
Gotta get the plastic shits. 420 was
Happy
celebrated.
420.
My family is Christian, so they celebrate it.
You can afford the weed, but not the eggs.
Yeah. The weed's cheaper than the eggs
Weed
right
might be
now.
cheaper right now.
It is. For sure.
I didn't partake. It doesn't hit the same
Gotcha.
like it used to as a kid. Tradition is just dumbed down.
You can throw out no fly shit, just
Back then, used to throw on pastel shit.
right.
That's what we used to do.
Just go to church, go to the Easter egg hunt shit. It's not around anymore.
So it was Easter. It was 420. It was also Luther Vandross's birthday. I'm assuming y'all don't
Speaking
give a
of-
fuck about the latter. But do y'all do 420 shit?
I definitely did 420 shit.
I know you don't.
My friend owns a weed farm and a dispensary upstate, and that's where I was. So they had a little party. I got ripped.
You was plucking your own weed.
No, it's not grown yet. It's early in the season.
Salute to Wizards. I smoked some of that on 420. I was fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, that's too strong for me. I can't smoke that. But yeah, 420, I got twisted.
Same.
It was.
Nah, it hit. Like, too much.
You scared? You was scared?
Nigga, I turned into a bunny. I'm no more. Give me the mid.
Yeah, them
Got to be careful where you turn into a bunny at, man. Were you in a safe place?
Hold on.
Good. Do that shit in the house.
Yeah.
That's it. I ain't saying nothing bad.
Don't be at that
The
church.
second I got old enough to tell my mom, I'm not going to church with you, my G, that was over for Easter. There was no more Easter. That might have been
9th grade.
14,
Yeah, that was
15.
me.
It was like, you know what? I'm not going to keep going to shit that you make me. New Year's Eve in church. Rap City. It's a rap for that. It's a rap for that. Christmas tree going up. I deaded that one. I wasn't with none of that shit growing up.
Damn. Did you get festive again, like with your own kids or with your lady? Like, do y'all do like the holiday stuff?
You know, that's where it's interesting, right? Like, I'll get festive. I'll buy gifts on Christmas. I'm not running around saying I don't celebrate Christmas, but I'm not into the
other
Christmas tree and all of the bells and whistles of it. I'm gonna have to clean it up. Like I said, I know people still with their fucking Christmas tree up right now. Yeah, my understanding of holidays and where they come from and why they're there was just, I'm off that.
Not to say the name of the church, but your mom still go to the same church?
No, my mom goes to a different church.
No, okay.
When our pastor died, we stopped going to that church along with a lot of other people. Rest in peace to Rev Ron.
Okay. I wouldn't mind being a part of a church like that.
You came to church with us, right?
I did. And came to a couple of the
You know how
counseling
much
joints.
Jesus I had to felt like you needed to say, yo,
Hey, yo, my G. What you doing Sunday?
yo. I don't ask niggas to come to church with me. You know how much saving I felt like needed to be thrown your way, man?
Oh, man.
And you left the church and just behaved the same.
Nah. I needed that. That was around the time my dad passed.
No,
You held me down.
I'm talking shit.
You held me down. I ain't go back after
Reverend
that. but-
Ron was dope though.
Huh?
He was dope.
Nah, he was amazing.
No,
Amazing.
Rev Ron was him.
So like if I had a church like that, when Rev Ron was around, I would definitely go there there was some level of still tradition and it felt like family. So if I had something
I
like
could
that,
see
I
you
would.
in there.
Nah, it was amazing.
Was that a mega church?
Nah.
It wasn't a mega church. Rev Ron, this was in Irvington. It was a church that the niggas went to.
Oh, it was an urban.
He was
Like,
he was one of us.
Got you.
Like I remember I went to he on a pulpit and somebody had walked behind him. He like, yo, dog, I don't really like niggas walking behind me. So everybody laughed it off. He kept on and dude walked behind. He like, yo, fam, for real, I don't like people walking behind me. Yo, I was locked up. My state number is boom, 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 boom. And I had some stuff happen to me when people walk behind me. Could you stop walking behind me?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Ron's story was locked up.
Like,
in
yo,
the
he
streets.
said his state number on the pulpit, bro.
Damn.
Nah, he was amazing.
yeah, he
yo.
was
and just
amazing.
welcoming to
amazing.
all pimps, hustlers, scammers, murderers. Anybody could come here. No telling who you was gonna see in
Yeah,
that
I mean,
church, along with all the seniors.
That's what I love and respect, man.
Yeah,
When
I
you get
mean-
religious leaders like, oh, I already know. Fifi, yeah, I already know. It's Jews, crazy. It's probably like a let out. But that's what we need more of. Unfortunately, we're moving toward the mega church model where everybody has 25,000 members and everybody's giving.
Not in the black community.
Nah, there's a lot of black mega churches.
It's a lot of
Down
black.
south.
No, there's a few out here.
No, that's not true. Up
There's
north
a few
too.
out here
Yeah,
too. Where?
yeah.
New York, yeah.
New York, Brooklyn has a couple of them, and a lot of the smaller ones are trying to be bigger.
They operate.
They
They got the production value of a mega.
Exactly, and they're hoping to grow to 25,000 because that's how you get. That's how you get the bread.
Yeah,
that's how you get the bread. And it's not just that they have a lot of people; it's that their actual message is different. They do word faith, prosperity gospels. Like you're rich, I'm rich because God made me rich, and if you want to get rich, the pastor got to get rich. And that becomes the model. Like Creflo Dollar and all them talking about, the Lord wants me to have a jet. People buy into that shit. People buy into it, so that's what they get.
You disagree?
Yes.
Oh, but you said nobody should be a billionaire.
Which he stated here.
Yeah.
You said what?
But you don't feel nobody should be a billionaire.
Yeah, but I also don't think you should go to poor people and tell them to give you your money. Even if I believe in billionaires, I wouldn't want to back some poor people.
All right, so let's just say he considers what he's doing the Lord's work.
I don't think he does.
And let's just say
Don't
because
do that.
he's a global
don't do
pastor.
I don't believe it. I think he's a hustler. I think he's full of shit. I'm allowed to say that.
Okay.
I'm not saying every preacher. I'm talking about that one in particular.
Creflo.
Yes.
I mean, he got dollars in his name. So.
Yeah, and he was trained by Fred Price, who also, again, interesting name, also prosperity gospel, right? Anybody that tells people that the only way to show that you have faith is to get rich, and being rich is what is a tested sign of your faith, to me is bullshit, and it's dangerous. It's not wrong being rich, but if you tell a bunch of poor people who giving you their last dollars and you going, he doesn't say this, but you going to hell if you don't tithe, or you know what I mean. The only way, all that shit, man, you exploiting the people. You know what I mean? And
the less black people you see.
Damon Wayne is
Money
on
brings you into a new category. You move to a different house in a different neighborhood, and you get different friends. Your money, people that come around you to help you make the money and maintain your money and make more money. The complexion changes. You know what I mean?
I like.
That's what I love about like LeBron. You know, he got
Mab and he got Randy and he got Rich.
Yeah.
So he kept that group.
Yes.
For sure.
All right.
And that's not the money clip I'm looking for. There's a football player that was talking about, I saved it, I don't know where it is, just talking about how he don't care about money and don't need all of the extra money. Like, to Mark's point about it should be no billionaires. He was just like, the amount of money I have is enough for anything I want to do and need to do, and I don't have a desire, because the more money that you make, the more you're asked to do things, and the more you're tasked with, and it can make life unmanageable, unhappy. It just comes with some other things. I saved it because it was real interesting for Patreon. I can't find it now, but whatever. Like, how much money do each of y'all need to make in your life? I'm gonna ask Mark because he doesn't believe in any of that billionaire shit.
I need a number though.
All right, so
I'd be good with 50.
50 million.
50 million?
That's all I need. If I liquid, I'm talking
lifetime. Like, if you made 50 million in your lifetime.
No, he's saying if he 50
if
million
I
liquid
could
right
put
now.
my hands on 50 million at any given time, I'd be more.
Oh, you needed bulk.
Liquid.
Liquid, yeah. Because you're talking about investments and houses, values. You know, I'm talking about like that would be enough money that I would need. But if I said net worth of 50 million, I'd be fine. Actually, probably less than that. Maybe 25 million, I'd even say.
Amani?
Mine's really, really maybe 10.
Like 10K? 10 mil, 10 M's?
He said, I'm paying cash for this Ultima.
In all honesty, I would want to at least make enough to where I can pass down to my kids. I'm at this point, I'm not really concerned with the aspect of how much money I personally have for myself.
Ish. Actually, I'm gonna save you for last. Parks?
10 million would be more than enough than I would ever need, honestly. I'd probably be cool with having 5 million.
Ish.
I don't have a number. I think. I'm about to tell you. I think that as your experiences grow and as your money grows, then your spending grows. I think that when you get 10 is not going to be enough for you no more.
That's true.
Because right now, Parks got an E-class. If Parks had $10 million, Parks don't have an E-class no more. Parks might go get something bigger that costs more. Parks' house that he wants right now, he might want a bigger house.
That's true.
Parks, what he does for his family, his mother, his father, his sisters, might change with all of that money. Like, if you get money, you'll buy your sister a crib, you buy your mother a crib, your nieces get college funds put away, and all of that shit. It just depletes what you already have because those things are now options for you. So I think the more money you get, you find ways to spend it. Now, the obscene amount of money is like the money we talking about with Elon and them niggas don't have that amount of money liquid. To Mark's point, like Mark saying 50 million liquid. If you got 50 million liquid, your net worth might be $200, $300 million.
Yeah.
Antoine, can you just participate?
I don't have a number. Maybe
I like you right about what you're saying, but can you just, if you had to say a number and it came and that was the only number you had to live with, just say it.
Give it a liquid number.
Yeah, liquid.
A liquid.
30, 40 million.
Like 40 million.
Liquid. Yeah.
I feel like if I made any more than $10 million, I would be doing a lot of charity. I don't know what I would need that much money for. Personally.
It's probably not good to say because they do say you manifest. I don't think I'm supposed to have that much liquid.
I agree.
Me personally.
I definitely don't think you should have
Yes.
that much liquid.
Wow, I'm gonna just bug out, right? No, I don't think so.
You'd be dangerous, man.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think nice, safe, comfortable space, living, happy, cool. Anything more, I might bug out.
Yeah. I think when you get to 10 million, to Ish's point, I don't think you'd be doing charity just yet because things do, like if you have 10 and then you buy a house that costs say 3.
Right. You're right.
Just taking care of that house is going. You know what I mean? Now, if you're very conservative and you save your money, you can live off the interest and things like that. But 10 million is not enough money to start giving stuff away. 50, I think you can start giving some stuff away. You can start being real generous.
See, and even hearing how this conversation goes, I can see how there's
people out there that hear these talks and be like, I'm gonna find a way to insert myself in some shit and
what's your number?
or foul.
Yeah, and two-part question. And has your number changed?
Since when?
Since 5 years ago.
I never
7 years
entertained
ago.
this. I never asked myself this question because I was never. I'm not the money guy. I know, just can't say that here, but I'm not. I don't care about the money.
It's changed. Because at one point, I remember having a conversation with you, right? At one point, you like, yo, if I get 50, I'm good.
50 what?
1,000.
50,000 what?
A month. Like you like, yo, if I could get to 50K a month.
Oh, I've said that
I'm
before.
more
I've
than
said
good.
that on. I've said that on.
That's all I need is 50K a month.
On air. Boy, was I wrong. Hey,
Turns out.
Hey, listen, I couldn't have been any more wrong
See what I'm
about
saying?
that. But
To the
that's how I
average-
felt.
To the average
That's
person,
how I
yo,
felt.
there's nothing
That's why I
in
don't
the
say that shit no
world.
more.
There's nothing in the world that I can't accomplish that I would quote unquote need with 50K a month. A lot of people feel like that.
Most people feel like that.
Yeah, and so now when you get 50K a month, you can see how that should go.
Yeah, but if your goals change, you start to partake in more things, yeah, that number's gonna have to change. Like if you wanna just work for your 50K and that's cool, but if you wanna own some shit, build up your own network, then yeah, I can see how that number would have to increase.
True.
But you got to have an
No,
enough.
I'm talking about you making 50K, like net. You netting 50K. You get what I'm saying? Outside of your expenses, whatever your expenses are.
And you just go home with 50K.
Niggas think that that's enough money until they get 50K.
Because it is. I mean,
I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. When my driver went to Africa for 2 weeks,
she was hurt.
man,
Nigga had to drive
that
again?
shit
You
felt
poor
like
thing.
that shit felt like Section 8.
Right.
And
That's fucked up. I had to drive a couple
Ferrari.
$100,000
Ferrari by
car.
myself,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's
and
some
got
bullshit.
a ticket.
In the Ferrari?
I don't even know. No, nigga, it's just a normal car of the rolls.
The normal car.
It's normal.
No,
the rolls.
no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the ticket world has changed since my last time driving. They needed to pull you over to give you a ticket before.
Oh yeah, they just mail it now.
No.
No, just bill. Yeah.
Nigga, they mailed me some shit. You doing 35 in a 25.
You get the
and it
little
was a
video,
school
too?
district.
Yeah.
They sent me the video. You can't even lie. It's you,
Yeah,
nigga.
facts.
I was cruising. They talk about at the school district. Nigga, it's Sunday.
Yeah, my girl got one of them this weekend actually, and they sent the video. It was like on Queens Boulevard, so I was like, "What school is right there? Ain't no school. It's a highway."
Yeah, I never want to drive again.
School everywhere.
I never want to drive again.
So
But if I made whatever y'all talking about, a few things have to go. Like Martha has to go. The driver has to go. I could do it. It would just be miserable.
Miserable.
No, it wouldn't.
What's
It
your
wouldn't.
ideal number? What's the number where you could be like, I'm good? Basically, play our game, participate.
If I'm just freestyling, and this number's gonna hold me over till death. Yeah, I could see 500 million.
I think you could make do.
Yeah, I think you can make that happen.
Yeah.
Tighten your belt a little
Because
bit.
it's not for me, it's for my kids. It's for the
kids.
estate at this point. Nothing I do is for me. It's all for the estate.
So you would need 500 million to hold you down till you pass.
I mean, the word estate
I mean, yeah.
to me says it
more than
should,
just
should be
yourself.
more than $3,500 in there. I know when I was estate planning and I was, before I knew what he was doing, and I still don't all the way know. I need to call him again because it's a long process. But when I was telling him what I would like to leave everybody, I had more than that and didn't know.
Oh, wow. Does everybody get the same amount? All kids get the same
No.
amount? How about for y'all?
But you're saying kids. My kids, yes.
Okay.
But I got brothers, I got sisters, I got fucking cousins, I got other people that I'm.
And that's the part that I'm talking about. Right now, where we are in, well, not us, where we are in life, that's not an option for you. Because you don't got 20 million, you don't got 30 million. Your nieces and taking care of your nieces and your nephews is not an option for you. That's what I'm saying. When you get 10 mil, that 10 mil will run away like that
I can
because
I can
other
imagine.
things open up.
Well, the more money you make, the more people you feel obligated to take care
care
of. I
of.
think.
You have the option to
For
do
most
it.
people,
You
yeah.
I can
got the
imagine.
option to do it.
I can imagine it being like that.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel differently about the legacy piece of it and the estate part of it. I mean, I want to leave my kids stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't feel the need to leave them. I'm more like the way Warren Buffett is. Like, you know, he had a gajillion dollars, and he left them a very conservative amount relative to what he had, and the rest of it he gave away to the world.
To the world.
He ain't dead.
I know. He wanted to do it while he was alive.
He's saying, and I believe them niggas be talking.
Sometimes I check up on, well, actually recently I asked my dad where Bailey's money went. Bailey is my dad's
boy.
friend who hit the lotto for like $300 million or something like that. And he passed. I didn't like the answer. Like he wasn't all the way together, so it's probably with attorneys.
The state of New York,
and
shit like that.
And that's a sad. That's just a sad thought.
It's different. And for us, especially being
and
black,
rest in peace, Bailey.
Black people, we don't be. Yo, when you start sitting down with them lawyers, your mortality starts to be a certainty that a lot of people don't want to think about.
That's for sure.
Especially for blacks. You know what I'm saying?
I hate it.
My aunt just passed away. Rest in peace. And
oh, I'm sorry.
And so now, you know, my mother and my aunt, they was like sisters. That's a conversation you gotta have with your mom.
No, they were sisters.
No, it was my great aunt.
Oh, okay, great.
But they was like close in age.
Oh, got it.
So they was like, no.
I was confused.
My mom and my aunt was like,
No. It's my great aunt, but they was close in age. And so those are conversations now you gotta start having moms like, yo, where do you want to be buried?
Yeah.
You
But
like,
that's what
some bullshit. Like that is a conversation you don't want to have.
That's what I did with my sisters. Just everything is on them. If I pass before them, they administer everything. You control what gets to my kids, because I just trust that they're going to do the right
And they'll
thing.
divide your
and
estate up.
I don't care. Y'all go handle it with that. And then if my oldest son gets to a certain age where he can show that he can go ahead and do, then I would change things at that point. But moving forward, my sisters hold everything down.
I was thinking about this Roddy Ricch. The reason I asked about the kids and how you treat different kids is because of this Roddy Ricch Easter controversy. Did y'all see this thing?
No.
Where Roddy Ricch got in trouble for posting. He took an Easter pic with one of his children.
Sure.
But he didn't take a picture with his other child, who apparently is autistic.
Ooh, that's gonna hit home for Ish.
Was he there?
And that's what I wanted to ask Joe, because Joe was the one who first hit me to this.
See, this is the picture that went out of Roddy Ricch and his daughter.
Okay.
Beautiful picture.
Yeah,
It's a great pic.
Amazing picture.
Nice.
But apparently, let me see here. All right, I'm going to read Roddy Ricch's response to this first. He says, "This will be my first and last and only time discussing this matter. Yes, I included my son in the photo shoot of my daughter's first Easter and first time in LA. No, my son did not want to take pictures due to overstimulation. Yes, my son is autistic. No, I do not love my son any less. Yes, I've been ridiculed and slandered through social media. No, I do not feel I am obligated to explain myself to complete strangers. Yes, I threw my son a birthday party yesterday with my entire family present. No, I did not share the moment online because it was also the second time my kids were in the same setting. Yes, I provide for both of my kids. No, I do not give a fuck if you believe it. No, I do not complain about my responsibilities. Yes, I am tired of this situation. Happy Easter." And this came because his son's mother saw that picture and was like, "Yo, you didn't post a picture of our son. Are you ashamed? What's going on?" So she said, and I quote, "Yes, your son was a part of a shoot that was never announced as Navy's first Easter. You said it was because you wanted to take pictures with both of your kids for Easter. Yes, my son was overstimulated because you took 2 hours to get a haircut and your makeup done. Yes, there were pictures taken with my son, but because he wasn't standing there posing like a robot and instead being himself, he wasn't included. Regardless, your son celebrated his 5th birthday and just got a text that said, 'Happy birthday, son.' Yes, he had a joint B-Day party yesterday with his cousin. Yes, you showed up 4 hours late and stayed for an hour and didn't come by your son till it was time to leave and you wanted a picture. Yes, I've had my son every single day since last year, regardless of a court order. If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole thing."
Whew, that got me.
It's intense.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of, I don't think the whole world should know it, information.
hate this.
You know what though? What I find in recent years is that the kid's birthday is when some shit could pop up if there's shit to pop up. I agree with you. I don't think it should.
Yeah.
But like we saw with Kanye and Kim, not that he's the greatest example, but there are examples where on the kid's birthday, if all is not right, it could go away.
True.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you to the parents who are able to go ahead and just keep some of this shit off the fucking internet. Like, as much as I sit back and I complained about a lot of the stuff that I went through with my son's moms, I'm so happy that today we can just get on the phone and if we have a problem, just talk some shit out and never feel like we got to tweet or Instagram some stupid shit just out of nothing. Like, you both love your kids. Why the fuck you taking this shit to the internet? Like, he has every right to do what he wanted to do. He shouldn't have to go explain this now to the rest of the world because you felt the way about something that could have been a phone call.
Right.
Like, we don't need to always be a part of y'all group chat shit.
Ever.
Leave us out of this shit.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even have to have a judgment based upon why he didn't want to put his son in the picture. That's his business.
Amani is absolutely right, but I love reading your business.
When it's funny. That's the problem, is this one is not funny business.
Right. So then you watch it. I read this stuff and I just get anxious because it just takes you to all these different places and it frustrates me because, first of all, I understand why people don't post their children on social media.
Word.
Yes.
I completely get why. And for a long time, I didn't. Because of these types of conversations. And audiences, fans, the public, whatever, make a lot of assumptions about your life based on what they see in that picture. And they get not just judgmental, but they get invested. And I remember... this was maybe like 6 months ago when I had posted a picture of my daughter. I think I don't remember what it was. She did something, right? Maybe she, I don't know, turned 21, whatever. Maybe it was more recent than that. One of those weirdo fake accounts started hacking me. Mark has another daughter that he's ashamed of that he never takes care of, never mentions, blah, 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 blah. Because I guess they do internet weirdo stalker shit and realized that I had another child and a grandchild, and these two grandchildren.
Right.
And so because I had never told that story about me just meeting her, until I was here a couple weeks ago, they made all kinds of assumptions that I was being a shitty dad and that I was somehow ashamed of this other girl and that I was a deadbeat, as opposed to the exact opposite being the case, right? But they were trying to start a kind of campaign to get, you know what I mean? They were almost trying to, not blackmail me, it wasn't that strong, but they were definitely trying to kind of apply pressure on me because they don't fucking know.
Right.
And so when I see that thing of Roddy Ricch, I'm like, I don't know if his child's mom could be right, he could be, I don't know. But I know enough to know that I don't know.
Right.
So I'm not going to go on the internet and slander him, attack him, say and I saw the attacks that he got. I didn't know that the mother responded, but I saw the attacks he got, and I'm like, we don't know enough to have an opinion on his life
at all.
And this is why people should just. I get why people don't put their kids up.
Right.
I get it 100%.
Yeah. Well, the internet can be very mean to children.
Yeah, and dangerous to children.
Shit, I'll use Summer Walker as an example. Right? Like she's somebody. There's plenty of people I know that if they could take back ever putting their kid on the internet because y'all are mean-spirited fucks, especially if I have an autistic kid.
Yeah.
We just saw this.
Because in the audience,
I hate to bring it up, but back to he's friends with this family and was mean to kids on the internet.
Yeah.
It don't even always be the fucking
strangers.
Dog avatar stranger.
Yeah, be people you know.
Nah, that shit different.
And depending on what level of autism, them niggas don't be beat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, they don't.
The kids is autistic.
Fuck outta here.
Fuck out of
Yeah.
The lights, the cameras,
all
the
of that.
noise,
Yes.
the other kids is too much. Leave me alone. And you leave alone.
Right.
So again, I'm with E. It's not our business. But once I saw him say that his son was autistic, I had a new level of understanding
my
for
thing is,
what was going on.
Let's say this. To me, it's audacious for some strangers to even attempt to hold you accountable for why you did or didn't do a certain thing.
Yeah, but this wasn't a stranger that was attempting to hold him accountable. Now the strangers
the
came later.
Came after you.
You get what I'm saying? Like the comments and all of that shit. It's like a level of entitlement that they are not supposed to have. It's crazy. I didn't realize that till I came here, because all that shit was not a part of my world. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know these things even existed until I got here.
You know what's crazy is I had a situation with my oldest son, and his mom was very adamant in the very beginning. Please do me a favor, do not post our son on Instagram anywhere. I don't post them. I have people that typically attack me online. I really don't want the troubles. And for me, I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But at a certain point, I sat back and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is best, not just for her, but also for my son. And on the top of the fact that I'm in a space where people like to just dig into my own shit as well.
That shit
So
is
maybe that would
crazy.
be the best thing to do for him. Like, so sometimes just those little conversations, even if it might not be where you.
Mark talking about the investment. Like,
Yeah.
bro, these niggas will go digging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen people go digging for years. I mean,
My nigga,
there's
I've seen niggas have asked me, yo, dog, I fuck with you on the pod. Can I just see a picture of your daughter? You just had a new daughter,
That's
right?
crazy to me.
What are we talking about?
It's crazy. It's shit.
Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
y'all can't see no fucking picture of his daughter. I ain't seen a picture.
Bro,
Get out.
that shit goes from, that's not fandom to me. It's not fandom. Like, it's not cool. It's whack to me.
Fandom in the age of social media has gone up another notch. People feel like they deserve to be inside your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a way that they didn't before.
Because so many people do that.
Because they're inside of people's houses.
Yeah, the
Right.
Truman Show. Everyone took Truman Show to be truth and reality in the past 15 years.
For me, it's less to do with the actual person. It's just them wanting to be a part of something, no matter who it is. If they can just find it through you, then cool. But they just want to feel a part of something that's bigger
This
than
is
them.
one of my biggest regrets on shit I brought to the game.
You did?
You did, though. You did.
Sometimes I lose sleep over it. This wasn't this wasn't my intention when I created this.
They used it for evil.
Yes, that's the problem. That is the problem.
It's so stupid.
What you created?
Huh?
What you created?
The Truman Show in hip hop.
Yeah, that's true.
No, no, I give you that.
I agree.
I give you that.
You was ready to strip it away from me.
No. I just had
Ready to
to,
take.
had to
Nah, I didn't like the snarling.
Nah,
What you
I didn't
created?
What you created, you bitch ass uncreated.
Yeah, I ain't like that. Yeah, that was. All
Nah, I
right.
was just trying to understand what you were saying. But you were
did.
big on that. You
I
were big
agree
on
with
that.
that.
Yeah.
Stupid ass Joe Budden community went out there and found the porn stars that look like Ronnie Cycli, huh?
Oh, shit.
That was a little fun. That was fun. What else happened? Y'all tore me up for the female Silver Surfer shit. Fuck y'all. I'm old. I forgot.
I ain't like that. I don't like that.
That little female Silver Surfer lady was important for 2 months in the comic books growing up. These niggas don't knock it the fuck out. I remember Shorty now that y'all said it. Anyway. What else? Is there anything in music that needs our attention? No, right?
Not really, other than the non-music shit that we just talked about.
Right. Let me see. What's on my list? Because I know I got some bullshit here. Let's see. All right. I have Tyler being Tyler in a story that no one cares about, but I wrote it down anyway.
Tyler or Tyler?
Tyler.
Oh. Talking about the Britney.
Tyler with the Britney Spears inspo outfit where Tyler came out and was like, I didn't get this from her. No inspo there for certain. I just thought the outfit was cute. And then somebody said something to her, and she was like, why don't you shut the fuck up? Wait, let me find it. So, but they was on Tyler's ass. I can't say nothing about it, though, because I already said enough.
She probably wasn't this, but your style.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Somebody might have said, put this on, and she don't even know.
No, it was like a green top with denim shorts.
It was iconic Britney Spears outfit when she did MTV Awards when she had the snake on her and all that.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, it's very similar. And at the end of the day, someone got some info.
Right, your stylist knew if you.
Tyler is how old? 20?
I don't know.
She wasn't born when
she early 20s. She might not know what the fuck. You get what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. She might have not been inspired by it, but
yeah, she might have not.
But don't
been
get me
born.
wrong though. If you're a study and a real artist, and you've known, the legends, those certain looks that came across. Like the J-Lo look is just a legendary look that she did at the MTV Awards.
Yes, sir.
Little Kim shit with the one boob out is a legendary look. Whether you are a kid at that time or older, you remember those looks. So you know where the inspiration is coming from.
Shit, you bugging.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is whether you got inspiration from Britney Spears or not. Why'd you say that?
Yeah.
You shut the fuck up.
Just don't say
because
shit.
they come from a mean, they come from a mean ass place. My nigga, we just talking about this. These niggas come from meanness. These niggas on the internet, they growing up in the internet. If you disagree with a nigga on the internet, they suck dick, you bitch ass nigga. That's what they come from. Yeah. Any remote, slight disagreement is, oh, yo, you sucking dick. Get the dick out your mouth. You like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? I just said, no, I disagree. That's what they come from.
I expect almost any celebrity to crack at some point when you getting nothing but bullshit thrown your way all day.
Unless you are older veteran, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the new guys, you're going to crack. Shit, the veterans is cracking. So you're gonna at some point be frustrated and want to respond back to somebody.
Everybody has those moments.
Yeah.
I'm on the total opposite side of this.
Yeah,
from,
I believe
from
you.
y'all.
I believe you.
How you see it?
Again, like we started earlier, like when you was talking about being calm and what being calm means. I come from the old school meaning of celebrity, which was limited access.
That's real.
So today, fans should be able to say anything that they want, and most of it probably will be mean without really knowing how you feel in response to it. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what?
She could have been in her house or just any celebrity. People don't have to know how you feel regarding all of these matters. There's nothing wrong with shutting the fuck up, especially when it's this inconsequential. Who cares if you got inspo from Britney or not, amidst rumors already that you kind of a dick. I'm not going to say that because I'm 44 and I've said it already about her. But yeah, all the comments are just like, all right, we can understand why some people think that this girl is a dick. And that's cool when water's out.
I think that's unfair. I think that's unfair. I think that this is a human being. And just because you're a celebrity and you wear a certain, or you have a certain job, that don't entitle people to say whatever the fuck they want to say to you. And if you feel like it's a day where you tell them suck my dick and shut the fuck up, you are entitled to do that. If they entitled to be disrespectful, you entitled to tell them suck your dick. You come in here in days and tell them people suck your dick.
I think
and you're 45 years old.
I think you're entitled to, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're entitled. I agree. I empathize with everybody who does that. I've had those moments. You've had those moments.
Picking and choosing, bro.
No. I'm saying I think we have to pick and choose though. Like at that level, I don't think we should because I think it's bad for business. I think it's bad for.
I don't like that. Because once again, it gets back to picking and choosing who we like it to come from. There was a lot of times where Rihanna was clapping back at everybody with some shit, and we was cheering it on, laughing.
Twitter, she went
back at celebrities, she went at other artists, and we were like, yo, that's some real shit because she's speaking straight from the heart.
She a human.
So it's
but it's a little different with Rihanna too because
that's a crock of shit.
Part of me, for me, Rihanna is having fun with it. Like it's different when you look like you clowning people and playing people versus you actually look angry, like you want to actually go out and fight somebody. And again, I'm not saying I'm above it. I'm just saying like I think we end up looking bad if we respond to if we show that they're getting to us.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Whereas I didn't feel like they were getting to Rihanna. I feel like Rihanna was just clowning people. Celebrity, regular, whatever. Like,
I disagree, but it's cool. I mean, we don't got to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Rihanna, Cardi has had interactions with fans. Like,
Cardi's going,
get the fuck out my face. Suck my dick.
She said, "Chop a dog walking."
You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, dog, humans are human.
Y'all are naming people, one, that are outliers, two, that have partially built their brands on this behavior that you're talking about. So Cardi can come out and do that.
Rihanna didn't build her brand on that.
That was part of it.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It 100% was a part of building her brand. It was 100% a part of it. Her being able to say certain things that other artists were unable to say and it be received a certain way. That was a part of it.
She started building a part of that brand
on risque.
Off of she was already successful at that point when she started to build that brand. This young lady
I think that's right.
is in no way near the type of success Rihanna was at that point.
Right. Not even close.
This can still be a part of her building her brand. Yo, I'm very blunt. I'm not gonna sit back and just let y'all say whatever.
So school me on this because I don't know her well enough to know. Why are people reading her as allegedly as like maybe a dick as opposed to Rihanna?
Yo, hold my award. Could you hold my award, please? That played a big part in it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember.
And the manner in which she did that.
A
lot of people turned their nose at the Usher dance and dub.
I remember that one. Yes.
There was a colorism conversation.
There was a conversation about ethnicity.
She was the one with the black color.
She's from South Africa.
It's been a few.
Some don't seem fair to her, but I get it. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yo, I'm not with celebrities wanting everything to be fair. I just don't understand this. I don't understand that. Nothing about your celebrity life is fair. I'm confused by this.
What is she saying that she wants to be fair?
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying in general. When Mark says, damn, some of that's not fair to her. He's right.
Okay.
Where I don't know when we got to this time where fairness should be allotted to celebrities.
But it's not even a celebrity thing. The world ain't fair to nobody. right?
Yeah.
Cool, but if the world's not fair to nobody, then we gonna hold everybody to the same standard. And if Joe Budden wasn't a rapper and Joe Budden was a mechanic or an engineer or an accountant, and somebody said something rude to you, you're entitled to tell them, suck my dick.
Not, okay, yeah, I don't like the word entitled right there, and I don't want to be circular in this conversation. You can say anything you want. How much money do you make while you say it?
I think the money piece is irrelevant.
Oh, see, I don't.
Yeah, it's not.
I think
See,
that
I don't.
I think that you stand in what you stand in, and I think you
I
welcome.
think that's foolish to even think that the money part
I
portion of that
disagree.
is
I
irrelevant.
think that some people make choices and decisions, and they live with the recourse or the circumstance. I mean, or the
If you
or
made
the
a choice to
consequence
go,
of what they saying.
if you made a choice to go into a career where you're going to be put in front of a bunch of people, people are going to have criticism. You should know that. And not everyone is going to be nice and
And
positive.
for me,
I
this is the
disagree.
classic Franklin from Snowfall. Yo, y'all want me to be mad at the way a nigga talk.
I disagree.
Like, it's niggas getting it's
when
too
I
much
came
money
and
at
sat on,
stake.
and I don't want to make this about me. When I came and sat on this couch, I don't think I came and sat on this couch and said, "Yo, I'm gonna come now, speak in front of the public," and so now I take whatever comes along with that.
Did you have any expectation that would happen?
No, I knew nothing about that.
That's a
You
little
should
bit
have, though. Yeah.
No, I shouldn't have.
naivete.
No, I shouldn't have.
No, that's not for him.
I shouldn't have.
Well, this was never part of his background. He didn't really have a full understanding of what this
but
would
true,
look
but
like
when you
after
come and
that.
decide to be a
Yeah,
part
but
of
no
he's
one
been on the other
really,
side of
no one really told him what
How
to
do
expect.
you know what to
You
expect?
don't know that.
If you're if you hit the lotto, right? If you hit the lotto for $100 million, how the fuck do you know what to expect that comes along with having $100 million?
Well, some things you don't expect.
You don't know that.
No, some things
until you experience it,
for
you
sure.
have no idea.
But if a bunch of people started asking you for money and pretending they were your cousin, you wouldn't be surprised by that. I would say that's something you should have expected.
But the people
knowing
that,
human nature.
but the people that might be close to you that you looked at and you loved and they start treating you funny or they act funny, that would be surprising to you.
For sure. But what I'm saying is the example of the person who has an who gets extra criticized now that they're on TV or in front of a camera. I'm saying that to me is more akin to a bunch of people asking you for money. In other words, like we've been on the other side of it. Like you and your homie sit in the barbershop. We sit in the barbershop and talk shit about famous people, right? So I would assume that you would have expected that. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying like I'm surprised that you.
It's fucked up that y'all just expect people to turn off their human instinct of just wanting to go ahead and respond. Like I get it. Yes, there are certain things. There's a gift and a curse that comes with entertainment. Yes, you 100% should be able to understand that people are going to critique. But it's a human response. It's a human thing to want to respond and even sometimes respond.
I don't think you are fulfilling that way. I'm just saying the one thing I'll say is a lot of times we normalize and naturalize like the benefits of this position. And this is the part that I think Joe is right about. Like, it's not going to be fair, but it's also not fair when we get to the front of the line at the restaurant. It's not fair.
I said the world ain't listen. I'm not saying, but both can be true. The world ain't fair. The world ain't fair if you're a mechanic.
Yeah.
But you can respond how you respond. You just got to live with.
No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Okay, respond how you want to respond. Yeah. Let me let y'all know out there that people are talking bad about you right now.
Yeah. Famous or not famous.
Wherever you are.
More people are talking about you.
Yeah, no
than
matter
if you're
where you
famous.
are, no matter what you're doing, you could be the accountant, the mechanic, all these fucking occupations they should be using. Somebody is talking bad about you.
Yeah. I can't think of the amount of times I've walked out of a mechanic shop or stop and talk bad about the person that I dealt with because they were whatever, rubbed me the wrong way. You go to a restaurant and get bad service, you're going to be talking bad about that waiter or server. The gig is the gig.
Come on. He reserves the right to tell all of these people.
And he choking people too. He just got locked up.
Who did?
Mark.
For real?
Yeah, like a month or so ago. Got into a incident with a dude in a restaurant.
Say like a song?
Nah, he was doing some racial slurs on him. He ain't like it. Yoked him up.
Merry Christmas.
I
didn't think it was possible, but they're turning me off this song now.
It's fucking terrible.
Don't let them do that.
It's fucking
They
terrible.
are turning me away from this song. I don't know if you guys heard this clip, but I'll play it for you.
You're being influenced, yo.
Yeah.
This audio is bad, so I'll just tell you. This is actor Miguel Nunez. I'm not familiar with him.
Okay.
But he claims that Simon Cowell, creator of X Factor and former A&R executive, offered the hit song Return of the Mac to Eddie Murphy, but Eddie Murphy turned it down. And now I can not only can I not unhear it, this is an Eddie Murphy song.
It is.
It should have been an Eddie Murphy song.
I can't unhear that now. One.
For sure.
And Eddie would have
two,
bodied it.
He would have.
Now I look at it as one of those songs that were fucking
A spoof?
yeah, the spoofs that they pass around the industry, the creator hit.
Oh, yeah.
The manufactured science lab hit that we can give this to whoever and it's a
gonna
hit.
go.
I don't like those hits. I don't like those
Sometimes
hits.
I like those hits.
Well, sometimes I do.
I'm
But
not going to lie.
Sometimes
historically, I like the person, if Ish is a hit maker, I want to hear what those hits sound like.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to hear just hits being shopped to anybody. If anybody do it, it's a hit. Boo! Bah humbug.
Except for when it works.
Okay. And it works sometimes.
It works sometimes.
So as a
Bah humbug. I hate that.
like if you were a writer, right?
I'm a writer.
or a producer.
And a producer.
Like I'm saying for other people primarily. You could write a song and say, "Yo, to me, I would like to give this song to X, or I would like to give this song to Y." Like if you hear Kanye talk, Kanye was like, "Yo, he did Heart of the City." He said, "Yo, I wanted to get that song to DMX." Like I envisioned DMX having that song. You get what I'm saying? So
I understand what you're saying. Let me
because that sounds like an Eddie Murphy.
what I'm saying is
song.
what
It
adds
does.
to my point
Tells me you
is
should've wrote
that
it.
Mark Morrison never had nothing else.
That's where it gets tricky.
There was never another song, slap, jam, album. It's just
The song
we
is bigger
gave
than
this to you. This is forever cemented with your name, but you gone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just a one time quick hit. Hell no, I can't respect
You
it.
still got to deliver the record.
And he did.
So
He did.
let's not strip that away. He delivered the record the way, but it was tailor made to just be more of a fun, loving thing, and his tone fit that. Which is why when you hear Eddie Murphy could have did it, it makes all the sense in the world.
I don't want to hear that shit now. Now I'm mad.
Oh, nah. I think it would have been an even bigger
smash
if you have because it's
Well, that's because you have a different
Maybe.
affinity for Eddie Murphy songs.
Oh, that's true.
Because you was in the Michael Jackson.
You was in the What's Up
bit.
video.
Yeah, sure.
What's up with you?
I know it though.
Of course we know.
Of course we know it.
Put some
If
respect.
Eddie Murphy walks in any record label and says, "Hey, Rick James produced this for me, and here's what we got," they're putting all the money to make sure
Eddie Murphy
people
has
know
some
it.
more slaps on it.
Huh?
On
He
Party
has
All
some
Time
more
album,
slaps.
you saying?
More Rick James.
I hate his music.
More Rick James. See what I mean?
And he can
Rick
really-
James will write you a hit.
And he can really sing. And they said that
Oh, you honest? You glazing?
You get too far.
This is
You
what
think
the,
Eddie Murphy can
this
sing?
is what the
Eddie-
young boys
Eddie-
call glazing.
Eddie can hold the note.
Eddie can sing for an actor.
He can hold the note.
Eddie can he sing better than Sade?
Come on, stop.
How many girls in Dykeman can sing
Just
better than Eddie
checking.
Murphy?
I'm
Come
just
on, stop.
checking your temperature, buddy.
Stop! Don't do that.
All right, just tell the audience how Eddie is fucking.
Luther Vandross.
niggas about to drag it and put something in the universe. I'm saying that Eddie Murphy can sing. Like he ain't no bum singer. So
Yes, he is. He's a mediocre singer.
It's a lot of mediocre singers. Some of our favorite singers are mediocre singers.
And I think Eddie's right under
None
him.
of my favorite singers are mediocre singers.
That's not true. Some of your
Name-
favorite artists.
Like who? Name somebody.
Keep Sweat.
I'm not
You
even
better
going to insult
change it.
nobody.
You better
I ain't
change
going to
it.
insult nobody.
I think Keith Sweat's a better singer than
Keep
Eddie Murphy.
Sweat. And Keith, I love Keith.
I love Keith Sweat.
OG Keith, love him, but he.
You be
I don't-
outside a lot.
If y'all
You
are
better
about
be
to
careful.
say,
No, that's
that-
my- no.
y'all about to say that Eddie Murphy sings better than Keith
No.
Sweat?
No, I'm saying the
I wasn't about to
opposite.
say that.
Keith Sweat is the
I wasn't
name
about
I
to say
wanted to
that.
ask you about after I heard your Sade take.
Oh no! So listen, I wasn't about to say that. I was saying he said name some other mediocre singers that are great artists. I
It's a
think
bunch.
Keith is a great songwriter, great producer, all that. I don't think he's
Clean
known
it up.
for being a vocalist.
Right. And I'm saying Eddie's under him.
He stepped the niggas too.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
That's on
Oh,
Google.
okay.
I don't want
Right there,
problems.
too.
And you in Harlem.
I know. I don't want problems. I know.
Yeah. Eddie was the benefit of being famous and having a great production and a great album. I agree that there's a lot of mediocre singers out there. I just think Eddie would not be somebody I would call a singer. You know what I mean? And
Eddie's a fucking plant.
We don't always want to hear a virtuoso singer.
Eddie
That's
was
true.
a fucking plant.
We want something I can sing to. I don't want to try to sing along with someone that I can't sing to.
No, that's fair.
Otherwise, we would listen to opera.
But that's the beauty of some of these songs that you can sing along with. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like Mark just didn't have any type of vocal ability, but
Yeah.
he did enough to where you didn't discredit him, and he did
Right.
not enough to where the next normal person walking down the street can sing.
Right.
That's sometimes
We
the
all feel like we can
catchiness
sing that
of a
song.
great fucking hit record.
It's almost like the rappers that can rap super well don't necessarily be the most successful because it's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I was saying that anything about him being a quality singer is I'm not necessarily convinced that if he had the song that it would have gone to the next level. I think sometimes it's the right person at the right time that just hits that mark. And even though Eddie was more famous, I don't know if he would have bodied the song. I think he would have.
I think the song would have been better.
Nah, this would have been a body bag.
Yeah.
If Eddie would have did that, body bag.
You like
bigger record.
you like Eddie more than I do, so that's a big part of it. Yeah.
Big OG. And you know who Miguel Nina is?
From where?
That's Joanna Man. Joanna Man, he was also in Life. He played the gay.
If y'all don't think I remember.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
That's the dude's name?
Yes.
Don't be scared.
He was on.
Oh,
Don't be
okay.
scared.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Pretty
was-
Ricky's what you call him. Martin.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I didn't know that was his name.
I just want to put some respect
Yeah,
on his
I
name.
wish niggas could see my thoughts sometimes. All right. Okay. Nah, I know who it is now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what else? What else is there? Let's see. Damn, the draft is Thursday.
Yeah, it is.
The draft is Thursday. I don't know if y'all are equipped to have an NFL draft talk.
I mean, a little bit, but
I only wanted to ask you guys. I think the entire draft is decided by us, the Giants, at pick 3.
I think 2 actually is going to make a lot of.
I think Travis.
I
Is
think
doing that too.
whether they pick Travis or Abdul Carter is going to make a big.
I think the Giants are
The
taking
Browns.
that running back.
Gentry.
I think they're taking him. I think after that point it's Weber.
Okay. You don't talk no more on this topic.
Okay.
Please.
Go ahead.
If you don't mind.
Okay, do me a favor.
This is like that Vatican stuff.
Do me a favor. If it runs down being Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and then that little running back dude, then come back and talk to me then.
Ashton Gentry is very.
and
A
I
lot
want-
of
and I
people
want an
consider him
apology.
a top
If the
5
Giants
talent.
take Ashton Genty in
He's
the
nice.
great words of Charlemagne the God,
Okay.
I
Okay.
Hey, how
Wait, you should be excited to think.
hey, that's how egregious I think your football take is right now. But if that happens,
I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's that egregious.
No, that's not that egregious.
I don't think it's that
Y'all-
egregious.
If y'all took him right there, if I were a Giants fan, I would be happy with that.
Yeah.
Unless you bypass Travis Hunter for that.
okay.
If Travis Hunter is picked
Okay, don't worry
second,
about
what do you do?
Don't write that check, Joe.
Hey, no, we did it. We done.
All right.
No, I'm leaving here. I'm out of here.
I don't think they will, but I don't think it would be the most egregious thing. There's a lot of people that have him regarded as a top 5 at least overall talent in the draft. They don't typically draft running backs that high, but the Giants did it before with Saquon. I don't think it would be that egregious.
And they're regretful
they
that
fucked
they ain't
up.
keep him.
got it, guys. And that is our NFL draft.
Hey, that is our NFL draft coverage. Holy shit.
So stupid.
Are you niggas crazy?
Giants, please
Are
pick
y'all
this nigga.
crazy?
Please pick him.
It's
Please.
almost like I'm in a room of people that haven't watched one draft show.
I've watched a million. And no one has him slated
No
there. but-
one anywhere in the world has said Genty to the Giants at 3.
I agree. I agree with you.
Nobody.
So y'all, I just want to know.
No one is
I'm just
saying
letting y'all know y'all are breaking that.
Okay.
That is a hot take.
I don't think that will happen. But that being said, I do think that his talent would.
Yeah, I don't think
Makes sense.
I don't think they'll take him either. But what I'm saying is, if they did take him, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, they the biggest flop." I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
They just didn't pay Saquon, so I doubt they'd take him.
Well, there's the Saquon thing. Our running back now is actually pretty good.
He ain't bad,
He's
yeah.
also young.
Yeah.
Like this is his 2nd or 3rd year coming
cool.
up.
Yeah.
Like
But he's more of a scat back.
That part.
shit.
He's nice, though.
Tell that to fantasy owners. He didn't look like that to me. That nigga was putting up buckets. He was the only back they had for a long time, actually.
He was.
So you don't got no choice but to put up buckets.
Listen, hey, I'm done with football talk. We did it. we did it. Hey, the draft is Thursday. See you guys there. Saturday, I'm sure we'll unpack it. I feel like there's something in music that has to be there that we're just not discussing. Is music that beat?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
nigga.
Really is.
It really is.
Bro, we almost in May.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
know,
yo,
man.
everybody's like, nah, that heavy hit is coming first quarter. Ain't no hitting been done, my nigga. This shit is trash.
I'm fine with that because I there's albums that came out that I'm listening to.
I still got Bad Bunny and Kendrick. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm still listening to that Bad Bunny.
Me too.
Yeah. His Tiny Desk was great.
Amazing. That band was incredible, yeah.
I'm gonna just go to the Heights if I want to go here. If I need to go here, I just go to the Heights.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Cool. I'm good. Nah, it's not my thing.
Y'all doing anything this weekend?
I'm traveling.
I'm going to Nashville.
Nashville?
Yeah. It's Rem's birthday. That's what she wanted to do. All her friends.
Well, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, me and my man Duff will be the only dudes there, I think.
Is he single?
No, his girl, fiance
is
coming as well.
Nobody is single but you. By the way. Like everybody in the world found their person.
He found some people.
Yeah, he found his people.
His tribe.
But that's dope.
It should be fun. I do feel like at some point we're gonna be the only dudes there, with like 8 women.
When y'all leaving?
Saturday. Yeah, pull up. It's right there.
Got it wrecked right quick. Look at him. He ready already.
I love Nashville.
You said you're traveling?
Yeah, I got to do. Friday I got Saturday actually. Saturday I got to do a speech in North Carolina. I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, speaking to I think about 1,000 educators about what's going on down there in North Carolina, and then I'm headed to Denver on Sunday for a few hours to deliver an academic paper, which
I'm on the world tour with Muhammad, my man.
It's exhausting, man. I wish I could not do it.
What?
But no, the academic shit don't pay. It literally doesn't pay.
It's just for the culture?
Really?
Yeah. I spent 6 months writing an essay, a theoretical essay that I'm going to deliver on Sunday morning to the American Educational Research Association. So, I want people to hear the paper, so I'm gonna do it. But it's a drag to go all the way to Denver for that, and then I gotta fly all the way back on Monday.
What pays? Like the joints that Dr. Uma and them be doing?
Yeah, I mean, I get paid for speeches, but I don't get paid for like papers. You know what I'm saying? So, the speeches pay pretty well, and I give a large chunk of it to charity.
But the papers is what draws in the speech money, right? Is that how
You'd be surprised how much they don't. People
Really?
don't care about the paper. It's very inside baseball. Like nobody pays attention to it. If I go on TV or I write like a newspaper article or I do like a magazine thing, yes. But like academic papers, 12 people read those things.
Big dog, how much you say you give to charity?
A significant portion, about the same portion he gives to autism.
I don't give money to autism. I give money to a nonprofit.
No, he just buying prom outfits.
That part too.
I get the same percentage.
Did y'all do that already? When the fuck is the prom?
Tomorrow. May. Oh, that's right. Okay.
I didn't know you did that. So you buy prom outfits for people?
I'm donating tuxedos and outfits to a bunch of boys that can't really afford them, but their GPAs and shit like that are high. And a lot of them wasn't even gonna go to the prom because they just couldn't afford it.
That's dope.
Dope. How much does it cost to do that?
You can get some money. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give some. Yeah, tell me. I'm gonna donate. That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I'll definitely donate to that.
That's dope.
Yeah, I just need some photos.
To show that they were
that they were purchased. I need to see.
Yeah, go ahead and fall for this little pyramid scheme if you want, boy. Hey, you gotta be careful fucking with the boy. That nigga sold that.
4 niggas on a swag.
He sold that
4 niggas on a hoodie and prom outfit.
Exactly. They all gonna be wearing Aki sweatshirts.
With a tie?
Aki prom suit.
That's that issue on the side of the limo.
Holy shit.
I'm on to you, nigga.
Idiot, yo.
That's dope. It's nothing? You ain't do nothing?
Oh, nah. I'm going down south. My aunt passed away.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm going down south.
Yeah.
Condolences, man. Condolences. I gotta invite y'all out next week.
You performing?
No. Some of the people. It's a funny invite, but there's an establishment that wanted to like honor certain customers and stuff at their establishment, And then when
This shit sound shady as fuck the way you telling the
they
story.
Yo, this is why he don't do the main. Yo, this right here. This why this nigga is not allowed on the main. But go ahead. Cause it sound like you spent the ad money already.
No, I ain't saying.
Say it, but shout him out.
I'm not saying the establishment because I didn't want it to seem like I was giving
Go ahead,
a promo.
shout him out, man.
But you know, a spot that I
Is this a strip club?
No, spot that
I'm not coming.
That nigga talking about saved. Come on. Go ahead.
Nah.
You niggas.
They showing love, so I.
Oh, it really is?
I didn't want to say it.
Free
He said it.
appetizers?
He said it. I didn't want to say it.
These niggas are.
So, you know,
Buy one, get one drinks.
So I invite y'all out. You know what I mean?
Buy one, get one well drinks.
Just the way to get the guys
Like
out.
when Mel had the Disney skyboxes. You doing that? You doing that shit again? Okay.
That's funny.
Just want to invite everybody out. See,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
that paranoid.
Yeah.
When people invite me out, is when my paranoia begins.
I can see it.
No,
But I'm-
that's not,
but I'm
not from
sick.
me.
Don't personalize it.
Yeah, but he should know me better enough to know that I can already determine you not gonna want to be here. So I'm not even sending an invite. I'm good at that.
What kind of spot is? What is the spot? I don't know.
Nah, true.
You're an idiot.
No, man times.
I got you.
They get them all the time.
Wait, they get me? Nah, they ain't never get me. I ain't never get got. I think.
So tell me about the spot though.
No, I'll put you on after. Yeah,
I mean, not the name of it. It's like a restaurant. It's like a lounge.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
club.
It's like a little hookah lounge.
It's all of them.
yeah so
God,
all that. All that.
Is it?
Where did they give you the brown bag?
It's no brown bag.
Come on, it's me, my nigga. We took
No, I
brown.
swear to
We
you.
took them brown.
I would tell
bag.
you. I would tell you too. I would split it with niggas too.
No, you don't split it with me.
Yeah.
With niggas.
Who you want?
Don't split it with me.
So the whole crew invited though.
I'll speak to you after.
Because you said I want all y'all. I didn't know if you meant all of us seated here.
I figured it would be a nice time to really hang with the cast.
And I'm sure depending on who shows up, it'll be beneficial for you.
Don't get me wrong.
You're not
You
paying for a
niggas
drink and
cannot-
saying ever again in your life.
You niggas cannot come.
Right.
Free hookah for life for a month.
Exactly. He don't give a fuck if we come at all. Trust me.
Nigga in there negotiating the watermelon mint. Like he ain't. God damn it, man.
66. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Let's see. Does anybody care that Kendrick Lamar has been announced as a brand ambassador for Chanel? Let me hit the round of applause. Hey.
It's to him. It's fire.
That's fine.
Okay. Nobody gave a fuck about that.
Nah, that's dope.
I'm Kendricked out, yo. I hate to say it. I'm Kendricked out.
I think that's fine.
Congrats to him. I just
think,
tired of talking about him. And
I think him pivoting to other worlds and being accepted over there, I think that's fine. I think you just build on that brand.
I don't know if I like that word.
Accepted.
What's that?
That's not true.
Yeah, I don't really like
Everybody don't get accepted into high end fashion. That's a task.
Well, he's already been, like, before the Chanel announcement, he's been showing that he's into fashion and he has some relation to it. It's not like this is his first time doing something in collaboration with a brand, but I just...
They made him the ambassador.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of with Mark a little bit. I just, do your thing, but I've just heard so much of you this past year.
I could use like
Change.
6 months of no Kendrick.
How you
talk.
even gonna say that in that t-shirt?
Oh, shit.
How can you say I'm Kendrick out in a t-shirt that says the future is black and feminist? I feel like that's his same movement.
No, not at all. I mean, again, salute to him. I want him to win. It feels like
I don't need a new headline every...
That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't need a new headline.
It's been 12 months of him having a loose stool and we got to talk about it. You know what I mean? Which is, again, nothing bad about Kendrick. And I'm not criticizing us talking about it right now. I'm just saying for me, Kendrick, I just had like overexposed. I feel like he's almost overexposed right now for me. So even as a brand move, it's interesting to think about.
Why?
Just the timing of it. Like, I wish this announcement would have happened right after the Super Bowl, right before the Super Bowl. Like if he was right at that peak, for his sake. You know what I mean? I don't know if because I feel like other people may feel like he and I feel, which is a little Kendricked out. That's all.
I can dig it. I mean, he's
Do
coming.
y'all feel that way?
His single is still #1, and he's going on a stadium tour.
I mean, I listen. I get it, but
get it. It makes
with
sense.
someone
You're
like
not wrong.
him, who's always been so like kind of like recluse a little bit and not really always, it's a little different for me. So maybe that's just what it is too.
I think he building his own brand now. He not under TDE no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think him doing that, I think if they would have announced it around the Super Bowl, it would have almost seemed gimmicky. I think now right here it seems more authentic, and it seems, you know what I mean? Like around the Super Bowl shit seemed like y'all just dick riding.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like now I think in April, May, them announcing it. I think it sounds more
I
authentic.
appreciate the wins. Like,
Yeah,
it's
word.
fire,
I
but,
ain't against
you know,
that.
it, like I said, just every 2-3 weeks we getting another, and not even by just him, just the people. Period.
Stop hating, man.
Yeah.
Not. No.
Fuckers hating on the
You
K.
could have waited to see if someone was hating on Kendrick up here. Huh?
I'm still going to that show.
And I'm
going to the show.
I want to go to.
It's just all the other stuff that you're tired of.
Yeah, it's just all the other. Yeah,
I can dig it.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
Because it's a slow day, I follow this page that does subway takes.
Okay.
It's a guy that gets on the subway.
Oh, with the card?
With a microphone. Yeah, the card has the
yeah.
microphone.
Yeah.
And he asks somebody to give a take.
Yeah.
And they give one.
Yeah.
Which to me not only is a great show, but it is the fucking essence of podcasting. Like, give a take. So I be really listening to these shits. I wanted to play one and get your thoughts on it. I actually wanted to play a few of these. I wanted to do this on the Patreon, but since we got time today, I'll just do it. Tell me what y'all think of this concept.
What's your take?
There is no such thing as nothing.
100% disagree.
Look, okay, all right.
Something.
No, I'm saying there's no such thing as nothing.
Oh, so everything is something.
Yeah.
Oh, so I do 100%.
I think you 100% agree. Try to conceptualize of nothing. In any manner. Try to describe it.
Just black. Like when you
That's
close
something.
your eyes. Oh, wow.
That's a profound something.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so I do 100% agree. There is no such thing as nothing. Everything is something.
We use the word in a way that I think undermines our ability to conceive of a brighter future.
We use the word nothing.
Yeah, we say, well, there's nothing there. We learn to use the word in a way that I think dismisses the incredible existence of everything.
Maybe it is a defense mechanism.
Now, either this is some really high shit.
Nah, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with
I'm kind of with him.
I'm 100% rolling with him.
Yeah, I think on one hand that is what it is.
Only on one hand.
Yeah. I mean, because even the vacuum of space, I just think like
there must be
some kind of nothing.
Yes, I just think that in science the possibilities
I
are
need some
limitless.
I'm waiting to hear you niggas. I'm waiting to hear you niggas.
Well, me and Park said we agree.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with
I agree too. I think that's what black people have always done. Right? We
Agree?
Yeah, I think we've always rejected the the idea of nothingness as the final word. That's why we say we made a way out of no way, right? That's what, you know what I mean? We turn nothing into something, right? Because we always know there actually is something there, even when we say nothing, and that's the basis on creating new shit. I think that's what black people are so dope.
Appreciate you, my black brother.
Just laughing at me.
What's nothing, Ish?
That was
Man, it's hard being woke, boy. Ooh, it's hard being woke.
It's just how I see shit. How do you see it?
What movie was that? He was like, man, Night School. He was like, man, it's hard being woke.
I ain't see that.
I think it's too much thought going into that. Like the actual word nothing, saying that nothing is something that's true, but when you start trying to delve into it, I think you're trying too hard.
Everything ain't that deep, yo.
Yeah, like you're trying.
I'm so, like, don't get me. I see the logic. In
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
no
saying,
such thing as nothing, but you don't have to define it. You don't got to go down this rabbit hole.
All right, batter up.
Segregation.
100%. So what's your take?
Bring back segregation.
100% disagree.
Dead accurate. Bring it back. I want to know where I'm not welcome, okay? Put them signs back up. Colors only, whites only. Let's do it, all right? Rip the Band-Aid off. Especially for a restaurant. Are you kidding me? Whites only? What do I want to do in there? What they got? Mashed potatoes, mayonnaise, hot dogs. Colors only, we got seasoning. Turmeric. Paprika.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
You were saying that the black excellence.
Absolutely.
The segregation is to get
The colored excellence.
Okay.
Okay. What's
Wait.
the playlist in the whites only spot? They playing Carrie Underwood and Kid Rock. We playing Babyface and Bigger Planet. Ain't no overhead lighting. What are you talking about?
Wait, where am I
No
going?
overhead lighting.
Hell yeah.
Look at his hair. Talk about where am I going? That's the problem with North Africans.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm in.
Distinguished
100%
cast.
agree. Let's go.
Talk about where I'm going.
I support what the fuck you said. Fuck y'all.
I'll go out on a limb. Prior to my current involvement, I wouldn't have been opposed to what she's saying. I wouldn't have been opposed to that.
But now you can't use your wife as an aside.
I don't want to go back to the whites. Guys, this is going to be problematic for me. I don't want to go.
What did you roll?
I don't want to go.
They can make some mutual spots.
Please.
We all go together.
Please.
The middle zone?
Middle zone. I'm not mad. Yo, listen, it sounds crazy. Yes.
Be careful after your little Vatican talk.
Chill. it's been posed before by a few people. I'm not mad at the take. Do I think it would solve anything? No. Do I think it's helpful? No. But it's not a bad take. I like my racism in front of me.
All right, Nick, better.
Good memory is overrated.
100% agree. I have an awful memory and I love it.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
Pick up a book, awesome book, 3 years later, same book, fresh. Watch a movie, twists and turns, 5 years later, shocked and awed again.
What happened with that Titanic again?
Right. Oh, they're gonna be together. Oh my God, they're not. He's dying. Sorry, spoiler alert. Honestly, the best thing is, go to sleep upset, go to sleep in an argument. Wake up next day, it's a new dawn.
That's the advice they give to the old ball and chain. Never go to sleep upset.
Yeah, but if you have a good memory, you might wake up still upset.
Yeah, and then you have to suppress it.
I agree with a lot of shit.
That was for you.
I'm not gonna beat y'all down with all of this shit.
That was for you,
but
for sure.
It's nuts, bro.
What's the name of that pit?
Subway takes.
Oh, I definitely gotta go look at that.
Cuckoo's Anonymous.
Look at this bitch. Hold up.
What's your take?
Anything is a dating app.
100% agree.
Spotify, Venmo.
She's right.
Engage with someone.
Venmo? You're saying Venmo.
Anyone that has their Venmo public
Is a hoe.
is asking to be flirted with.
What else
That's a
is a
fact.
dating app?
Anything. I mean, Reddit threads, New York
No.
Times crossword.
Is this a dating app?
I met my wife on Trivia Crack.
She's not wrong.
She's right.
I met my wife on Trivia Crack.
She's
So
absolutely right.
Wait, you met your wife on Trivia?
that's right. Trivia
What?
Crack.
What's that? The fuck is
It
that?
was like Trivial Pursuit, but like an app game, and they had a little DM. That's where I got my foot.
He was horny.
I was.
You solved a 12-letter joint?
Baby gravy.
What?
Yeah, anything's a dating app. She's right.
That's hilarious.
That is
100%
funny.
right.
And it's a fact.
What?
Yeah.
It's a fact.
I ain't no word will get them horny, bro.
Listen,
That's
Royal
crazy.
Kingdom too. Get them on all of them.
I
You
don't know.
definitely knew that. You throw all the words at these bitches.
I ain't even gonna say You got me. It's cool. I ain't gonna say
Later on Patreon, I might go through some more of these just because they're pretty creative. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They try to play the Shannon audio in my phone. Every time I open my phone, that Shannon audio is right at the top. I'm trying to avoid it because I don't know what's real and what's fake and what's doctored and what isn't. I'm just trying to wait. Just trying to wait it out.
Fair.
I just love that he said the video was 30 seconds. The real interaction was a whole 10 minutes.
Whole 10 minutes. Like, put the whole thing out.
I also don't know about famous men allowing themselves to be recorded and not keeping the video. Or maybe he sounded like he didn't know.
He didn't know.
He didn't know he was being recorded.
She called him over to the crib.
And I'm also, yo, what is
So
that noise?
let me
Are you
ask.
playing with some shit?
Let me ask you this: If that is the case, right?
Why is he at this girl's house?
She might have been at his house recording him.
She could have been.
How do you still get to record? I don't know how that pans out.
She could have had the little
It's mad.
spy camera shit.
Nigga, do you know what type of technology is out here?
Yeah.
My thing is this: is it safe to say that if somebody is recording you, that they plan to use that recording at a later time?
Yes.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Of
And
course
that's
it's
so
safe to say that.
scary, my nigga. Like, that's
If we take Shannon at face value too, when he's recorded himself on Instagram Live, he's not very good with technology. Is I guess what I'm.
Really?
50-something
I
years
still
old.
don't believe that.
when he actually
story.
hit Instagram
Live, yes, okay.
it happens to me all the time. You know, fucking.
And then started selling dick pills.
Right.
Next episode. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that what he did?
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Soon after.
Started
yeah.
announcing his dick pill sponsorship.
Pills.
Yes.
Yeah, niggas start selling the rhinos right after.
And we covered it here.
That's
We
crazy.
did.
I remember recovering the thing. I didn't know you started selling monkey meat. That's funny.
Why do you call
They say shit like that and then look at me.
Yeah.
Nigga, you stare at me
Who
the whole...
told you your shit
whole-
should be called a monkey?
Nobody, nigga. Whatever you... I don't... Yeah, wait, yo, what you call your shit, nigga?
Pichotazo.
Whatever. Who the fuck come up with another a name for whatever nigga want to call a monkey, yo?
You just
Y'all have names for your dicks?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I thought I was missing out
You
on
don't?
something. No, nigga.
You got a name for your dick?
I'm
You have an actual name for
I'm
your
not
dick?
saying a person. I'm saying your
Me and Mike coming
your
over.
lady doesn't refer to.
He said me and Mike coming over here and get his work.
It definitely would be MJ too.
Right.
I'm gonna give you that Raul tonight. Yo, me and Jeffrey coming today, baby.
No, I'm saying your lady doesn't refer like when you have like little nicknames for certain things. As a couple, she don't got like a nickname for certain
Please
things.
let us know one of your ladies' nicknames for your Johnson.
I don't have one.
One of your women.
Come on.
I've had her refer.
Give us a name,
Muggsy.
nigga. Oh shit, Muggsy.
Spud.
He played Mad D. Yo, that's funny, son. Yo,
Spud won the dunk contest, yo. Chill out.
Yo,
chill out. He got hops. He jump high. He got hops, nigga. Fuck you.
Oh shit, your shit little with energy.
Go to the Think it's Michael Adams.
Holy shit.
Oh man, that's crazy, son.
Oh man.
You ain't gonna tell?
Nah.
You got it, bro.
It's a safe space to tell this kind of stuff. Tell us.
Nah,
sure,
I was just asking y'all.
If Amani get a nose ring, he would look like a stud.
A stud?
Oh shit!
A butcher?
You kind of dressed like a stud right now.
Son,
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at
That's
this swag.
funny.
Wait, I'm studded?
yo, you do look like Bernice. That's funny, son.
The Bernice of the stud world.
Yo.
Yeah, man, Ice not here. Man, Ice not here. There's something going around right now where they're saying Bernice, people are saying that Bernice looks like just every 40. There's plenty of 40-year-old women that look like Bernice.
Wait, who said that?
What they at, though?
People. Just people are saying that on the internet.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Yeah.
And you mad Ice not here because?
It doesn't matter.
Why would they say that?
I wanted to hear him speak to it. And he's not here.
I miss the guys.
Word.
And women. Like, I miss the three people who are here.
Clean it up with your shirt on.
I meant
With your little feminist shirt on. I miss the gang.
I miss the gang. I just want the whole gang here. This is a good show, though, but it's,
You think that?
Do I think what?
Yeah, your opinion on it.
On what? Which part?
Bernice is just the average 40-year-old.
I think my opinion on this is well documented. We don't need my opinion anymore on
No.
this.
Not in
Nowhere.
nowhere. She's not the average 30-year-old.
I think you got the 30-year-old bitches.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She got them all wiped out. What are y'all talking
Average?
Yeah.
Might got
I don't
the
think people know what average
She got
is.
some
Might got the average
20-year-olds.
20-year-old wiped down.
Yeah, fuck.
Are
niggas
we talking about averages?
about? Yeah.
On an average? Yeah, for sure. Face card alone.
And I'm not mad Ice is not here because I want to ask him if this is my New York bias, my Bernice views.
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We
either.
have Instagram.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't have anything else that I need to get off of my mind and spirit and soul. How about you guys?
Call me a fucking stud.
I mean, bro, you seriously.
Yo, you look like a Nikki.
I'm a fucking
And whatever he did to his hair, there's something going on.
Yeah.
Now you got to go lay something down. Now you got to just go bonkers out there.
Right. Muggsy going for 30 tonight.
Yo, stop calling my shit Muggsy too,
Yo, that's
insane.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Somebody would call me.
Oh my God. All right. Sleepers. I
did see Sinners, actually. I'll take that on the way out.
So
you
did
saw
I.
it too?
Oh, please.
No
Yes.
one else here saw it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I texted the group chat. Nobody answered. Nobody said nothing back. Fuck y'all. I said
The group chat is not for productive conversations.
I'm realizing that.
Yeah.
Slowly as things go by. Sinners was fucking great.
I really loved it. It was very Tarantino-esque. I don't want
Yes.
to do any spoilers or go deep dive because I know y'all are going to see it tonight. So We'll talk about it on Friday, but I really love
really cannot wait. I got date night set up for it and everything.
Oh yeah, we had a little bit of 420 edibles left over, so we, you know what I mean?
Oh, you saw it on edibles?
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it so much. I think I'm gonna go again this week.
I'm not mad at that.
That's what's up.
That's why you're going again this week.
I'm going by myself. Going by myself. The first time I went with my homegirl, and we both enjoyed it. But movies like that, I want to sit by myself and just really watch.
Okay.
Hopefully y'all have enjoyed this broadcast as much as we have enjoyed delivering it to you. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, we bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir, so long, goodbye, or a simple head nod will suffice. Remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And lastly, the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab a Tylenol, you might need it. Remember, be careful what you say out there. Never know who'll be seated at the garden right in front of you.
Yeah, or recording you.
You never know. Got to be careful at all times.
Yeah.
Head on a swivel in New York, man. Stay safe. Safety first. Yeah. Do what you got to do to get home tonight.
That's right.
Make it back to your family, your children that love you.
That's what counts.
Hey, remember, your kids see you as Captain America, man. You're a superhero to them.
Niggas outside see you as Captain Kangaroo.
Hey, Captain Crunch.
Captain Planet.
Captain Crunch. You know what I mean? Some of us stayed alive through the World Star era.
Yeah.
When niggas was playing Knockout and screaming World Star in the background.
Oh, yeah, it was a nasty time.
Crazy.
Be careful, man.
If they're gonna tell the world how much money you make sure your horny is contained to a nominal level.
I don't think that black men should be running around saying, yo, 100 M's next month.
I'm not sure that anybody should, but yeah, especially, maybe.
Yeah. No one should. Especially if you black. Fucking Joe Rogan, man. He got niggas just saying, that's what did it.
Spotify did.
There was nobody else. Spotify did this. These companies have just ruined us. Oh. And I took them public, man. I didn't know that was their intention, man. I would have did something different. Look at it. She hates me. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Why you say that?
Look what you created.
Huh?
Look what you created.
Yeah.
It's two things.
Shout out to Ice Flippin' Mel.
Yo, we miss y'all.
We miss y'all.
We love y'all. Work was a lot harder without y'all today, but we managed to get through it.
Indeed.
They with us in spirit. Shout out to Freeze. This is a happy anniversary to Freeze and Miss Freeze.
Indeed.
Shout out to our good sister Mel. Shout out to Flip, who's a little under the weather.
Get well, get well.
Get well, get better, man. We need you.
better,
We need
bro.
you on Friday. And when you sick on a Wednesday, I would just tough it out and use that day for the Friday. Get a little extended trip.
Not wrong.
Shout out to my dad going to Puerto Rico next weekend with his lady for a little fun time. Hey.
Salute.
I ain't gonna lie. I need one of them weekends. I need a quick weekend in Turks or DR or fucking somewhere.
Yeah, I'll take my little Nashville. That's good for me. Then we're doing Puerto Rico later in the summer. So
Puerto Rico's for me is in August.
see, what weekend? You know? Yeah.
Where you staying at out there?
I'm supposed to go to Tennessee in May.
Oh, word.
You still in that phase of your life.
What are you talking?
You still in that phase of your life.
I hate the assumptions.
She gonna tape you. Somebody gonna tape you. Yo, and again, whoever has the footage of my last fight, please release it.
Did I?
Please put it out so we can dispel some of this stuff, man. God, it is tough. Oh, man. I ain't got nothing going on this week, man. Not that I can think of anyway. Sinners tomorrow. Oh, shit. I did see the first episode of Black Mirror finally. Boy, that was great.
Yeah, first episode was great.
Amazing.
The first two were good.
What a really great episode. Let me stop the music of Black Mirror. That was a great first episode.
It was.
Because it's real.
It is.
You could see it.
100%.
Dog, not to spoil it for anybody out there, but I'm going to spoil it. If my robot wife is now doing ads,
I'm unplugging her.
You didn't get the ad-free version of your wife. is nuts. Mark, have you seen the first episode of Black Mirror?
I haven't seen it. I need to.
The way Mel said it, they didn't.
They just popped it up on her.
Yeah. You didn't know there was an ad-free version.
No, you didn't know.
Until, that's crazy. No.
You didn't. But every month there was a new plus, living plus that you could get, and you got to charge you more now. And if you get pregnant, we got to charge you more now. And at the end, I don't want to spoil it.
I'm gonna watch.
I don't want to spoil it, but really good way to bounce back, Black Mirror.
For sure.
Just off that first episode, that's better than that last Doppelganger, whatever the name of that bullshit was y'all put out.
Oh yeah,
I forgot the name of it.
Episode 2 was good too. Besides
Episode
the
2
end,
was good.
the end was a little weird, a little stupid ending, but
and the other 3 weren't bad. They just weren't as good to me as the first 2.
Listen, stay tuned on Patreon. We will be discussing how Jason Statham makes the same exact movie, but I'm going to go and give him my money every single time. I'm going to see this working man shit.
You got to watch Last of Us.
Oh my, the last episode. No, Last of Us.
All the
was on
episodes
some
came
shit.
out?
No. Only 2 episodes.
Only 2 episodes.
Oh, I seen one.
Yeah, they're bugging out.
Last of Us started in an amazing way.
Yeah.
Episode 1?
2.
Episode 2.
I'm saying 1 was, I ain't see 2 yet.
1 was warm up.
1 was warming it up to,
All right, we'll see.
All right, so Last of Us. I still need to see Godfather of Harlem.
I finished Yellowstone. That show is absolutely phenomenal. Front to back. Yeah.
I can't wait to start Yellowstone.
Yeah. I see why he gets the green light for all that shit.
Got it.
And he beefing.
Oh, he is?
They beefing.
Until next time.
No Joe Budden. Enough of Daddy.
You've never heard of Joe Budden?
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
I'm alive, bitches!
No Joe Budden.